We are late. But y'all wait. It's cool. Where y'all guys going? Y'all guys ain't got. It's a stream. It's like 30. I'm kidding. I'm not justifying none. Look, it's long story short. When Sammy's not here, there's a bunch of key exchanges that need to go on. We're waiting on aircrafts. There's a lot of things happening. I can't control it, but I'm not even doing the whole. You guys will get the normal welcome to the Blaxcellence, all that kind of stuff. If I once the show starts, but the show hasn't started, so we got a 4-person Blaxcellence, which never really happens. Shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Last time, man, Jordan, I got to give you some props. I normally give you a lot of lip for when you're not here. So now I don't have to give you a single ounce of lip.
Why do I get any lip?
You know that you leave for milk a lot. But
that was a whole year in 2022. I redeemed myself.
So, but you back. But really, I got to talk about someone who went for some cigarettes and then said, son, I'm done. I haven't seen you for weeks.
Yeah. And now I'm back in town. And I just want to see my boy.
Yeah. Yeah, gonna take me to a baseball game.
Then I'm gonna dip out. First, I'm gonna promise you a road trip across America.
Not Will Smith's dad.
Then I'm gone.
Not the Fresh Prince dad.
He like, I only signed up for the first 2 innings. I'm done. Elijah, what's up, man?
Man, just got off my Spirit flight. You know what I mean? It was made with duct tape and cardboard. I was riding American Airlines, and all of a sudden Dallas had a rainstorm or a thunderstorm or something, so we got stuck at the terminal on the runway for 2 hours.
Jeez.
Man.
Sitting there, getting cooked, 90 degrees. Didn't offer us water until like an hour and a half later. Like, oh, well, if you guys want to get up and use the restroom, go ahead, and we're going to pass around waters. And we're still waiting on it. Basically, the pal was like, look, I don't know what's going on. We're just waiting. Guess y'all got to sit there until we figure something out. And I said, okay. All right.
They were like, oh, shit. Y'all thirsty?
We got some people on this plane. Oh, shit. Get us some beverages.
They took the cups, right? They took the cups. They had like maybe 1 or 2 large water bottles left. And so what they did was they gave you like half a cup. It's like an 8-ounce cup, right?
Sipping past.
They give you 4 ounces of water in the same bottle passing around per person. I was like, come on now. I was like, all right, man. I'm sweating buckets here, but you gave me 4 ounces of water.
Nah, man, I can't be doing that.
If you would have kept your story and said you flew Spirit, I was like, I believe you. Nah. I believe you 100%. The Spirit would do some shit like that.
Well, what's funny is actually one of the stories we get to talk about tonight, because this is an all-encompassing Blaxcellence, is actually about some airline foolishness with black people. So I got a nice little juggle, a little set. It's not about just Diddy. A lot of interesting things. Come back in about 15 minutes, or stay here for 15 minutes. Now, I will tell you, I've been having a day, because if you know me, I have some rules of thumb that I like to approach the show with. I don't like to usually drink on the show. Not because I don't like drinking. You catch me off the camera.
Okay.
Yes. But tonight's sponsored by Cayman Jack, because, first of all, man, you know what? Truly's got y'all twisted. Because I love me some Truly's. I love seltzers. But sugar still came out. It's like, this Cayman Jack tastes good. But no, I just, so like you, I had to go bake in the Texas sun for a little bit. And I'm going to take a couple steps back before I get to that. You were stopped by a storm. Me and Jordan were just talking about it. Texas and this weather it's the Wild West. We are underwater. There's tornadoes.
Yes,
Houston's a hot pocket, but that's normal. Like, shit's wild. And I genuinely don't think my entire time in Austin I've ever seen this much rain. Like, us have a genuine, like, rainy season in May.
A lot of
here.
Anywhere, like, literally. It's like,
we got a little, but everyone's surrounding
This feels like a day after tomorrow, that movie.
Yeah.
Well, normally I'd say, they say summer showers, like all that kind of stuff. And we'll get some sprinkles or something. This is storms.
Yeah.
It is wet. It's supposed to storm all weekend. And we got plans. It's not going to happen. Because it's Texas. And they lie to us.
Every day.
But, needless to say, there was no clouds in the sky. Oh, there were some clouds in the sky. But it was a nice hot day. And so I got a cat in my house. Because, back in February, I had mama cat come onto the porch, had babies. Long story short, I had, a cat from that situation that we've kept, and we've been like, cool, hey, homie, until you find a home, we'll make sure you're good. So we had to go get, it neutered, all the shots today. Like, it's finally old enough to get that. But, because we don't know if we're keeping the cat or not, probably not, but we were like, okay, we're not going to go spend the thousands of dollars that the veterinarian would usually cost because, A, the vet business, they talk about medical business, vet business. Now, granted, I can't fault them because having a pet is really a luxury, but still, I don't know how people afford pets. And if you grew up with pets and you poor, try not having a pet and see how much money you're gonna save. I'm telling you, your life might be different. But we went to a place in Austin called a Man's Pet. There's cheap pet care, get the whole thing. You know, the whole thing cost me $200, so it was cool. I was like, oh, $150 for all the pet stuff, which is super awesome. That said, because it's so awesome, that line was so long. Oh, I was out there, and it's outside.
I mean, did all the pets get sick at one day?
No, it's not even that. It's because you got to make an appointment, and there's so many people trying to make appointments. Excuse me. That the chickens like loaded up.
Golly.
And you know, poor people in there, they chilling in AC. And I mean, they doing guys' work, they doing some cheap. So I'm not getting mad at them.
Yeah.
That's just that situation. It's like the because what you're standing on, you know, I don't know if you guys have seen it, but at schools when they didn't have a full building, but they had like those
the portables.
Portables, yeah,
Yeah.
portable buildings. Thank you.
Yeah.
They had the portable buildings. So it's like 2 portables
Golly.
that are like connected with each other, and then while you in there, it's just like there's some covering, but in the back of the line, nah, that's just sun. That's just sun for your ass. So I was out there cooking, and then I find out that the poor kitten has FIV. Basically cat AIDS, meaning this motherfucker can just catch shit, and then I don't know what could happen. Apparently not even a lot of cats, about 5% cats, so he's lucky. 5% of cats get it.
FIV, that shit fall out?
Like no, I mean,
Yo, cat gonna mutate?
I don't know. I was like, my cat got AIDS from just existing because he was a street cat for 5
I'm just saying
weeks.
streetwalker.
Yo, man, he had to survive. Yeah.
Your cat for the streets? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, no, motherfucker was born on the streets for 5. Like he was out there for 5 weeks and got a disease. I'm like, how does
Pimps
that
up,
happen?
cats down.
So you know, I felt bad because now I'm sitting here and I'm having an existential
We gotta
crisis.
keep 'em now, right?
Yeah, that's the problem. I was like, man, I have the situation and circumstance, blessingly, to be able to make that situation work.
Right.
But 2 cats is a lot. I got a dog. Not great. I can't even say I got a dog. My dog's chill. He don't do much.
Dog's amazing.
He plays with the cat, and he's actually really great. The other cat hates the little one. But needless to say, FIV is just like it is like, hey, they're more prone to catching diseases. But for all accounts, they usually live normal lives, and they can't just be outside cats. They can never be outside cats.
Yeah.
So I might have just signed up for the long haul.
I think you did.
Because I man, and you know what the worst part is, motherfucker comes out, and I hate it because I'm not a big cat person, never have been. But I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Motherfucker's cute.
Yeah,
So he looked me in the eye.
you.
Motherfucker looked me in the eyes and said, "Man, I ain't got nowhere to go." And you got that Grinch moment. My heart grew 3 times that day. I said, but I mean, your home ain't here. And he said, but really?
Yeah.
I said, really? What you got to do? You just got to feed me.
Yeah.
You ain't got to do
I won't
nothing.
be no trouble.
Feed me, walk me.
Feed me, walk me. I said, no, you ain't got to walk me. You ain't got to do nothing. The cat just exists.
They just there.
Don't bother nobody?
They don't.
No, really. Really, they just be chilling. Motherfucker.
Like your brother too.
Yes, sir. I said, yeah, and he's black. I can't put him out on the streets.
He is kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie.
I said, motherfucker's just chilling.
get rid of him.
And for the people on the camera, I got to do this one.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can.
That focus is not gonna do it.
No auto.
Just pretend you're seeing a cute cat right now.
Yeah, just pretend there's a
With a
cute
dog
cat
cat.
picture. I'll post it in the Discord. But that's been my day. So spend some money to find out my cat's a struggle.
All fucked up.
But he's about to have this Magic Johnson lifestyle, so I'm like, I said, money can cure it. Money can handle this. Is that because you know what the lady deadass said? She said, dang, but vet offices have autoimmune boosters. I'll be all right. That's a booster. Some motherfuckers just getting so I'm about to have to go to this vet. Just pay money.
Keep them around.
Get his shots.
Yeah.
So I said, now I
got
have an existential crisis.
He got the Magic Johnson of cats. What?
I'm really confused.
Now you gotta re-up on boosters?
Jesus.
I need a GoFundMe for a cat. I don't know what to do.
Boy.
Make an
I'm
Instagram. It'll pay for itself.
That's what we might have to do.
You see this cat struggling through the picture.
You know what the worst part is? If you met him, motherfucker, So my other cat is super friendly, to an annoying degree. But like Ringo, his name is Ringo. You don't fuck with people. Ringo doesn't like he likes Michaela.
No, my cat's that way.
He kind of he has gotten to the point to where he doesn't hate my existence, and he's real cute. But he will literally, like, I kid you not, the first, like, one of the few times I've been trying to grab him recently, literally got up on his hind legs and was like boxing. I was like, bro, what you trying to do? He will box you every time he comes near you.
Exactly. Them street cats are a little bit different.
Yeah.
No, he's black, bro. He keeps his head on a swivel constantly. The other cat doesn't care.
Again, them street cats.
Other cat does not care. Ringo, if a pin drops, motherfuckers wear.
Yeah, they live that life.
But
Ringo especially living that life.
So it was rough out there on the street. You know the worst part?
Can't wait to read Ringo's autobiography.
Boy, I grew up with this nigga and he was rough on me.
From street cat to top cat.
It's a Medea story. He saw the light. He gave his life to Christ.
I'm dark skinned enough to be the Medea villain.
So he Eddie from the 5 Heartbeats now.
Diary of a Mad Black Cat.
Right. Jeez Louise. Already. Shut up. Not this black cat getting all the struggle and shit. Oh my God. Already.
Motherfucker doing the thing along this crate. Food for fools.
Not putting commissary on this black cat's books. What type of black cat is this?
It's like, why'd I get a text? They trying to put $5 on his books.
You don't need more than that. Newports cost more than that.
But how about y'all two? Jordan, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. I can't complain. I've just been a pretty quiet, put my head down, get to work type of guy. And
I always respect you are you are someone who I respect is super in tune with being like, you know what? I need a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm good.
Yeah.
I always respect that about you. So
I'm private. I know how loud I am now, but when I'm in my private life, I'm just real quiet.
This is about existing, you know?
Yeah. Because I mean, as crazy as it is in this world, I don't want to be nowhere part of that. I'd rather be in the safety of my own home, watching YouTube and partially Pornhub.
Heard.
Hey, I changed. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, Sir Shark.
What's that VPN sponsorship?
Thunder VPN.
All right. Thank you, sir. I can do that. But yeah, I'm just pretty much a quiet guy in my private life and just, stay at home and just don't do much.
You know what's crazy? I feel like after some things were passed in Texas, a lot of people got computer literate out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro, I had some people who were like, so now you got to download this. I'm like, bro, you couldn't even log in before.
Right. Like, now you trying to teach me?
I came to school you. He's like, nah, dog, I got these 3 browsers.
Connect to Google DNS.
Right. What you doing?
He's like, you have to hit up your ISP. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay.
Oh, now you know big words like ISP, nigga.
Can't even spell your own name.
I love how porn is the motivator, right? Like, not food, not water, porn. Like I was like, oh
It's a necessity.
Yeah.
I mean, so are phones, but people still forget their Wi-Fi password and Apple ID
Phone's
password.
only a necessity for porn.
I mean, that's true, but you better forget
Screens
about
got
it.
bigger the second we found out you could stream porn on it.
Absolutely.
You're right.
They
Absolutely.
really did. One-stop shop.
No, I will say, like to be real, and I know this is gonna sound first world, but I do think connectivity, like Wi-Fi, is a human need.
Absolutely.
Now it is. Yeah.
Because of just the access to information and things of that nature. And I lost my internet because of a thunderstorm.
Same.
Like, actually took out my router. So
Really?
24 hours. Now, shout out to Spectrum.
You should never give a shout out.
I know it's crazy. They actually came that next day,
That is
and he
surprising.
stayed for like 2.5 hours until it was fixed.
Oh,
Yeah.
you had Spectrum come out, because I did.
No, I mean, I have that, I don't know, I live in that good neighborhood.
Yeah, no, man.
Damn.
I had to get fiber.
He said, I live on the Jeffersons, and I live on the good times. You live in the Jeffersons.
I've had.
Okay.
I've had
They looked at my address and said,
The rich?
No, I'm kidding. My area is okay.
You say I got an HOA. You got you got an HOE.
Right. A couple in that neighborhood. Absolutely. Shit, that would have motivated them to come more if I had an HOE.
Homie came out because they were like, we can get you in 2 days. And I was like, that ain't going to work. And then they were like, all right, check on the app in the morning. And there should be open spots you can fill yourself in. So I filled myself in. Homie came out, fixed it, made sure I was good. That 24 hours, I promise you, Caleb was like, I've never seen you like this. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Not Pookie from New Jack City.
I was like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because I was like, normally I'd be like, oh, people tell you read a book. Shut up. But no, I was like, normally I'd read, but I didn't have downloaded shit on my phone. Like, so I was sitting there, I was like, okay.
You got the Xbox.
I got, yes, but like, no, I didn't want to play games. I was being bougie, all right?
Yeah,
I wanted to read. And the one time I want to read, I can't read.
TJ sending a moody light and be like, I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them.
That's
Sam,
This nigga, you lit a candle to read this.
I just wanted...
Like the lights are still on, TJ, just because the internet's out.
my problem is I like to read, and yes, before people say, "Oh, could you have..." Like the internet issue was like around, so it wasn't like an easier thing.
Yeah.
But like I like to read. One time I can't read is the one time I don't have internet, so it was very interesting because on the perplexed situation. Because like you said, I got every game console in the house. And it was the one day I was like, nah.
Yeah. You got all that. You just look around and be like, I'm not in the mood to play.
TJ, have you ever heard of a hotspot?
Okay, so I am in one of those weird situations where like my phone internet in my home
is bad.
Like rough.
Fair enough.
So like the hotspot don't work. Also, I'd have slapped the shit out you. Like, don't you ever disrespect me? Heard of a hotspot.
Hey man, I've been there. When I first moved into my original apartment 2 years ago, when I switched cities, all I had was my hotspot for my personal phone and my work phone. I had about 75 gigs total to use between both phones. Let me tell you how on one phone with a high-speed hotspot, 2 PCs can play Call of Duty.
Really?
Yeah, 2 PCs, yeah. And watch TV.
Shit.
And we're just fine. We use it for we waited, because you know how you first move to an apartment, you gotta wait for Spectrum AT&T to come out, and there might be a little bit of wait time. We waited for about 5 or 6 days. That entire time, none but hotspot worked just fine.
Damn.
Yeah.
Hotspot, it's crazy because a lot of internet has been picking up nowadays, and you know what's crazy? So, in you know, what's really good about that? Japan, when you're there, like if you get to the airport, they actually not only can you like get a SIM like right from the airport and like plug it into your phone if you need to, they also got mobile Wi-Fi you can buy there. Everywhere got a hotspot. Everywhere. I'm not even kidding you. You walk on the street, cities have hotspots. It's crazy. So they don't play. But that's where I was like, okay, mobile hotspots come in clutch. Yeah. Because they got a system that's out there for that. Yeah, I don't want to get into it. But I'm going to actually flip the script. I'm going to go ahead and start the show, and we'll get into it.
BBL Drizzy.
What's up, black people? It's for long overdue Blaxcellence. And I want to say it's a special because we got a special guest, but I'm excited to be able to be here sitting in all of this melanated, dark-skinned glory that I have right next to me and across the screen. Now, I will say, for today's show, normally I got my button up. Gotta slap your hands. But cause we're in the honor, the reverence, the esteem of my son. I'm kidding, Elijah. We gonna get. I might just put the hair down a little bit today.
I'm like, I know he's not talking about me with them words. He be like scoundrel, asshole,
the fiend. Nuisance.
Okay, you can stop now.
Yeah.
It's getting too much. Okay.
Shit, hold up. I have my feast. I have my thesaurus out.
I'm looking at new words.
Right next to me is Jordan. What's up, Jordan?
Hello, everybody. You know it's Jordan, a.k.a. your mama's favorite big dick deviant.
You know what? I might have to change. I'll take back what I said.
Hey,
It's a new one for
I'm
this
still
year.
that. Hey, you got a patent on that? I'm still that.
I might have to.
What about across the way?
You go.
Oh, me? Oh, what's up, y'all? It's Eli, or Elijah Bell. You can call me either which one. One of the hosts of the Back to the Topic podcast on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I guess I'm fuck Elon. I don't care what call it X. Twitter, Threads, all that good stuff, man.
Hold up. Repeat that. Repeat that. Where are you at?
Where am I at?
Yes, sir.
I'm on Twitter. I'm on TikTok.
Right.
Tommy, what's that thing you take pictures and post them about your food?
I don't do the internet.
Okay, Instagram. I forgot Tommy lives in a cave.
Back in the bottom.
Yeah, Back to the Topic podcast. Go check us out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
Happy to be here.
It's Tommy. Yeah.
And
Straight to the point.
Straight to the point.
I want to give a special shout out. I know he's floating around somewhere. Bad G.
Oh yeah.
Send you some positive vibes, some of the craziness with the weather and whatnot. Get you genuinely.
Absolutely.
We are hoping that today we can bring you personally some good vibes,
Some black joy.
some excellent joy. And for reals, if there's anything else we can do, just send in love and positivity your way. Let us know. We're here for you. But I want to make sure it's personal cut for you.
Yeah, we gonna pass around that bowl of tithes and offerings and make sure he
Yes, sir.
donate it to him.
Yes, sir. Donate it to the church in my bank account. You can y'all can chip in if y'all want to. But for today's show, because it's been a minute, last time me and Jordan get a little personal. Had a great conversation about the
Ding.
What's up?
Oh
no.
Fries done?
Not, not in the middle of the show.
Now that cat acting crazy, motherfucker on that drug. So, I just got a text, but you know what? Sorry, that was a bougie ass moment. Like, I got a mission, guys.
What's up, Zordon?
The Green Ranger's gotta go.
I couldn't tell that was a Kim Possible reference or a Totally Spies reference.
Bro. It's like, Jordan, take over the show.
Go. Well,
No,
don't let me take over the show.
He hits his watch like Ben 10. He's like, all right, out of here.
my bad. So for today's topics, we've got a variety of things we're catching up on a little bit. Some thoughts that we didn't get from y'all. We got a whole laundry list of things for us to just make sure we can have a chat about. But as with anything on the Blaxcellence, and don't worry, the next show should be, unless we do something special between now and then, the annual Juneteenth special.
Oh my God!
Yes, sir. We're getting
Get crazy.
we get historical and it's a lot of fun. We learn and we have a good time. But so today it's all about stories and just us chit chatting a little bit. So we'll dive in and out of everything. But I got a little fun question. Had us ask everybody.
Okay.
Just real quick. Little what is it? Icebreaker. Get everybody's feet wet. But I was thinking about it today because a lot of people are comfortable. I'm comfortable. I like where I live. I like where I am. Texas is off the list. Where you living?
Where do I live?
Yeah,
Or
where
where would I live?
Yeah, where you living? And you know what? A lot of people would say money's not an option. I'm not saying that. Nigga, you got a budget. Yours currently.
Honestly,
you're pretty much you're putting us in a box.
state-wise, right?
Yeah, state-wise. You
Okay.
We can't leave this bitch. We're stuck here.
Okay.
That's what you're saying.
You can get as specific as you'd like to. And Elijah, for you, you of course you're not in Texas,
Right.
So Texas is an option.
Okay, well, there you go. All right, well, I guess I'm done.
All right, no Texas for you either. I know your answer.
They can choose
All right,
like that. Yeah.
go ahead. Tom, you got an answer?
Yeah, you got to answer.
Again, you didn't answer my question. Nigga. Can I not leave this bitch?
You
I have to stay in
have to
Texas.
leave.
No, you
Yes.
have to leave
Oh,
Texas.
well, that's anywhere.
You have to leave
Okay.
Texas. Current budget.
Oh, with my current, well, shit. That ain't gonna
With
get
my
me
current
far,
budget, Montana.
Montana. Okay.
No,
Why Montana?
you know
Somewhere
what?
quiet. Just quiet.
I'm going
Montana's
Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah, a little outside.
I'll be
of
broke by
Vegas.
then.
I'm telling y'all right now, there are places in Indiana that are pretty cheap.
I ain't going to no
I'm
goddamn
telling you,
Indiana.
places in Indiana
I
are
would
pretty
prefer.
With how much you trying
I'm not
to stay?
going to the
cheap. I'm just saying.
Why are you trying to take me to the
My
Midwest?
old college town, my old college town, my rent was $300.
It's probably for a reason. You live in fucking Indiana.
It was boring as shit.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, though, man. Like, okay, so when my vacation started, I was in L.A. for a weekend. Mm-hmm. And then I went to go see my family in Georgia, and I was in Savannah. And between all those places, I haven't been anywhere else, and I might have stopped in Kentucky, Tennessee, things like that. I might say Savannah. Honestly.
I've heard a lot of good things
I hear
about
things
Savannah.
about good things
it's
about
Because
Savannah.
Atlanta gets no positives.
Nope.
Why?
Not a one.
You would think black. Really?
Hey, man, it's just...
Have you not been to
You
Atlanta?
know the human version
Twice.
of FIV? Yeah, it's everywhere. Yeah, it's everywhere. Let me tell you.
Jesus.
I would think that Atlanta would be like the Mecca to me. A black America.
Houston's more Atlanta than Atlanta.
Really?
That's how I feel. Strip clubs are equally as nice. Well, Atlanta's are better. Houston's are good, though.
Yeah.
I think Atlanta's in a weird place right now.
It's in a
That's someone
weird
who
transitional type of place.
Yeah.
I hear I had somebody who flew in, I knew someone auxiliary who flew in was like, man, I went to Atlanta, black guy. And like, I've heard it's like all that. It's like it's the one place in America. I was like, and I don't feel safe a lot of places, but I really didn't feel safe there. I was like, you gotta know how to operate and do yourself and whatnot. But this is a person who they ain't someone who's thrown off by things. So it's not
Really?
like we talking about some like fun person who like, nah, he's been through it and he's like, I did not feel safe.
Really?
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, Savannah has a historic district, man. You
Yeah.
can go downtown. They have some of the best seafood you'll ever have in your entire life.
Really?
I'll tell you. It is not as hot as Texas, which is crazy. I literally was just there like 6 hours ago. And I tell you what, though, man, like the people are nice. Like everybody's friendly. Like when I say when it comes to black people and like an empowerment, everybody's super friendly. So I recommend definitely Savannah.
Okay.
If you're moving
Okay.
Go to Georgia.
I'm down with that. What about like Nashville, Knoxville, Tennessee?
I've had some. So I just had some homies move out there to Tennessee. They like it out there, so it's okay.
Yeah, I heard they
not
get-
my pick, but
I heard they got good chicken sandwiches.
good chicken.
Fair.
I
That's a
Okay.
selling point.
So yeah.
That's about all they got.
He got all these Negroes in
They
here.
got a
Daddy,
shitty
that's to
football
be the
team. I
selling
know
point.
that much.
so if it's in the U.S.
Yeah.
If it's in the U.S.
Baltimore?
Hell no.
Hell no. Baltimore?
I don't know any of those places.
Talking about- okay, so
Why am I going to Detroit also?
if they gave you they gave
Detroit's
you
on a rebuild.
so time out.
I gotta see that one
guys.
to
The
believe.
question, and we'll get back to this one. We'll actually ask this one afterwards. Ricardo said, if they gave you $1 million,
To live 1 year.
That's
in
not gonna get
Baltimore,
me far these
Detroit,
days.
or Oakland, where would you pick?
Oh man, I'm gonna have to decline that $1 million.
Yeah, I would take.
Honestly,
Because
I
none of
take
those
Detroit.
places. I would take Oakland if I have to take one of them.
I take Detroit, to be
I'm
honest.
saying, how bad is Oakland?
It ain't great,
Okay.
but I mean, you say Detroit's on the upswing.
California's weird right now.
Yeah, California's
very
very odd.
But out of all those three, I would take Detroit.
I take Detroit.
If it's on the upswing, fuck,
Charleston,
man, that's in Michigan though. Is the
No,
water clean?
No, I take Detroit as long as football's good.
Shush.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Because I feel like that city got on the map. Like, I feel like the city got a lot of calmer as soon as football got good and someone's going good for him.
Yeah.
So what's the but
So the Ravens are winning. You're gonna go to Baltimore.
Right.
No, they win it all the time. That's not going to save that. It's shit saving Baltimore.
I know I'm not going to Baltimore. You couldn't.
Hell
You
no.
couldn't pay me nothing going to Baltimore.
No.
Bro, you get married in
wait.
your own place. No, I'm good.
Wait, I've seen The Wire. I do not want to live in
no.
Baltimore.
Any
Pass.
place whose nickname is Bodymore Murderland?
What?
Yeah, that was like the nickname for a decade. I'm not doing that.
Is it an option a gun? Can I just not go?
You got $1 million. Was that only towards housing?
I guess I'll spend half.
No, it's towards anything.
Well, there you
Okay.
go. Get an arsenal.
Do I get it the minute I move there?
No, I think okay. Actually, I'm
is it
saying
like
you have
a
to
football
you have to go,
contract? Is it like, do I get a certain
I'm
amount?
saying you
each
can.
year?
It will cover your housing, but nothing else.
So
That's it. So what if I get like a fallout bunker? You know, if I live in a vault.
No, because then you wouldn't feel comfortable. Why would you do that for a year? I wouldn't do that.
I mean, I listen, bro. And that
in
they have
Baltimore,
food,
that's
they have
exactly where you should live. In a bunker.
Well, these
I'm
niggas are
thinking-
preparing for Fallout.
I'm picking Detroit,
Fair.
but on the
I
other
don't know if the sun comes out in Detroit.
on the other question
Sun
I
abandoned
asked,
that
That's a
city.
nuclear blast.
It looks like
where,
it.
where I would live on my budget.
Living in 30 days, 30 nights. 20 days
Alaska,
later.
you going to Alaska? That's cheap.
might pick like how I feel right now. Shit, I don't really want to live nowhere in the U.S. Washington was cool. Washington was
What part of
DC
Washington?
or
No, Washington, like
State.
Seattle. Like,
Okay.
Okay.
it's expensive.
Oh,
Like,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'd be like
The West
grinding,
Coast is
but it's
in
nice.
general, yeah.
But it's like, but it was all right when I was out there. Like it wasn't too bad. I wish I could pick a spot in California, but
Why?
can't afford it. But
It's just
B,
expensive, man.
but E, it's kind of
Love
crazy.
the
right
weather,
now, so.
love the beaches, but
What about
fuck,
what about
that's-
DC?
No, I don't want
Chocolate City.
I don't want anywhere on the East Coast. My dad lives on the East Coast. So I can see him anytime I want to. Stay with him. Stays in Jersey. I'll go visit him. Anytime I want a little dip in New York, I'll be like, "Cool, Dad, I'm coming to see you."
Yeah.
Tommy, what about you? You said Vegas?
I said Vegas. I'd go somewhere in Nevada, off the grid. But
Well, the reason I asked that is because I'm always preaching about black travel, getting the fuck out of America if you're black, really,
that's
truly.
you didn't give us that option.
And I will.
Okay.
But I've been watching even more videos about some brothers who have left the U.S.
I love those videos.
and just to go see, not even stay, just see.
Oh.
And then some who have stayed
Yeah.
in some of the places I'm about to talk about. And I wanted to just give a little shout out on some of these options here. But first and foremost, quick question.
Okay.
So who here is like traveled outside the U.S.? Mexico doesn't count.
No.
All right. Well, I failed you as a friend. So, hey,
Looking about the toot his own horn. I traveled to Japan. You niggas ain't.
well, if you really want,
Okay,
that's
pull
not
your
what I
hair
was gonna
back.
say.
Okay.
That's not what I was gonna say. No, I actually had someone who went somewhere that, like, and it gets talked about. I'm not saying it's not popular, but like people will talk about Europe, people talk about Asia. I was watching a video on a brother who went out to South Africa,
Okay.
and he was like, despite all the cons, because there were some cons, he was like, it was an amazing time because again, he was like, I've never seen like hustle like they out there hustling, but also it's just nice to be in a place where no one's looking at you.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said. He said, no one's looking at you because you're also black. And that's about it.
Yeah.
And someone who's been to Zimbabwe, who's been to South Africa too, could genuinely tell you, it's a weird experience.
Oh, yeah?
It's one of the places that I genuinely say, like, if you can do it,
Do it.
do it. And if you can't do it, figure out a way to do it.
Yeah, no, it's
Because
on my list.
I think there's this weird dichotomy. There's this weird
Dichotomy in a way.
there's this weird, I don't want to say dichotomy, there's this weird ripple where some black Americans are like, nah, I'm not from there. Like, I have no right?
Right.
And I always tell, my always defense of that is like, your roots can be from a variety of different things,
Right.
but the perspective of seeing where, first of all, everyone's from Africa, even if you're of other color.
Yeah.
Like, it's the central place, the longest place where the longest line of human history comes from, so everyone's from there technically. But it's just a different mentality whenever you get out of your comfort zone and actually find somewhere new that actually becomes a comfort zone. Because you'll see what it's like when it's like, oh, I'm surrounded by all these black people, and it's like different from when you're in black communities here, because there's still guards when it comes to black communities here.
Yeah.
You're still worrying about overarching politics, a variety of different instances. Not to say that doesn't happen from a different way in those places. It's more so,
It's not a pressing matter
it's
to
not
them.
as pressing. It's
Yeah.
not as pressing. They're not thinking about some of the things.
Yeah.
Because, what's crazy is a lot of people in some of those other countries will think America is some holy mecca, right? Something like, oh, I could come here.
Yeah.
And
Still think that?
hell yeah. Because don't get twisted. Like, the one thing America's good at, and I will never take it away from, at least to a certain degree, is if you are about the hustle lifestyle, you can pick up something, do something to work.
There's opportunity.
Like there's
here.
opportunity.
Yeah.
A vast
like
majority of
no
opportunity.
place has it like as easy as us, where we, you download an app and boom, man, bing, you got a car, you good.
Yeah.
But that said,
Yeah, if you're born outside the United States, we do a good job of giving you hope. And if you're born inside the United States, we do a good job of taking it away.
Yeah. That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
God damn, man.
We do.
Happy
put that on a
day
t-shirt.
today.
Yep.
Very true.
And to Calamity's question, have you ever been to Brazil, or would you like to go?
That was on my list. That was the
actually-
number one place on my list.
I'm not allowed to go.
Safest part of it, yes.
Oh, yeah. No favelas. I saw City of God, too.
This is me
No,
being
thank you.
being as transparent as possible.
Yeah.
I'm actually not allowed to go to Brazil. I told Michaela very early on.
Oh, no, I didn't say. No. That was my sync. Look.
You outlaw?
No,
What's wrong
man.
with you?
Look here. Look, I'm pretty
never
sure
come back.
Yeah, it's the same. So look, I started learning Portuguese at 16.
At least he's honest.
Really?
Yes, I stopped.
Okay.
But I started. I know quite a little bit. It's faded over the time because my dream, Jordan. Listen, this is serious. My dream when I was a kid, even a teenager rather, was I am going to Brazil. And then if it got to a point where Brazil had to be the last place I visit in my life because, yes, I might not come back for various reasons.
Yeah.
I could get killed in many different ways, or I could just, could have found a woman or many and just not come back.
No, you'll find me in a year be like, how does he have all these kids?
Yeah. Whole different life in Brazil.
Not leaving Michaela at home, just like, he never came back.
Well, if you're going to start a second family, do it in a different country.
I looked at it and I said, if I go to Brazil, break up. Leave me
are in trouble.
right there. Because there's no stopping.
No hope.
Yeah, no, if I'm with someone, I can't go to Brazil.
No stopping.
Colombia's now also on that list.
Tommy, I can see you on your way to Brazil, like playing R. Kelly. You playing, what's that one R. Kelly
I will
song?
never.
Did you get your shots? Girl, do you want to come back? We'll run
Now, I like
America.
I don't want to. I don't even. Because, no. I
On
don't.
loop.
No.
But I would love to go to Brazil one day. There's a bunch of South American countries I'd love to go to. Actually, personally, I think where I'm going to next is actually outside of the country, is Dominican Republic.
Oh, yeah. Not Cuba.
I went to Miami enough. But no, But what I also say is another place that a lot of brothers have gone out to and actually stayed. So whereas South Africa, they've been inspired, or in other places in Africa inspired, except Egypt. Egypt sucks from everything I've heard. And,
Really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's really
small,
scamming.
yeah.
Okay.
Scamming, small, not a lot of shit to do.
Damn. So
Like
just
people
tour.
don't feel comfortable.
Really?
Jeez.
Damn.
Yeah,
People
people-
like tour for like one day.
No. People like genuinely, like people who have traveled the world go to Egypt. And they're like, I don't feel comfortable here, and that's weird.
Damn.
But you know where has been getting a lot of PR in my feeds? Thailand.
Oh, yes, same.
Thailand has been
Phuket's
popping up.
in one of my.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
cheap.
it
It's
is.
fun.
It's-
They'll take care of
Have
you.
you been?
I've
Vietnam?
not.
Okay.
Have you been to
I've seen videos
Vietnam?
about it.
Same.
Philippines? I actually want to go there. I've heard good things about that whole.
No,
part
Southeast
of the-
Asia.
yeah.
Southeast
Yeah.
Asia has a lot of pros, and in particular, Thailand. Like a lot of brothers will go out there because first of all, you know, when you hear of Thailand, you're not thinking of like some of the first world country amenities that they have, major cities, electricity, all the kind of sorts, resorts, all those things. Of course, it still has village and all those other cool things too. But the major thing is affordability.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you have the what I challenge people is if you do not have the setup to work remotely at the current moment, first of all,
Step your game up.
no. I feel like I do offer this quite often to anybody. If you want some tips, holla at me. If you want to learn, if you want to mix up your career, holla at me. Always happy to give tips. But places like that, a lot of the digital nomads who live out there, they're making salaries from some of these countries and just living on a healthy lifestyle over there. I was even watching a brother who was like, I did a 3-month boot camp, which I know people who are like that. 3-month boot camp, moved out there, living his life, having a good time. But a lot of places, not just Southeastern Asia, because I could sit here and talk about Japan all day.
Yeah.
Even places that you wouldn't even think about. If you're under 30 or under 31, maximize the opportunity to use your work visas with certain other countries. So they're like New Zealand and Australia. You can actually go out there on a particular type of visa, work-study visa, work-vacation visa. And what happens is you can actually work as any sort of job that you can figure out while you're there. You can even work as a barista, you can work as a bartender, whatever. When you get there, you'll be able to work as a job. And they'll give you a visa for a year. No problems, no questions, no issues. You, of course, got to apply, got to do the whole thing. But it's an easy way for you to secure a job, have an opportunity, be working out there and see what it's like to live amongst another culture. There's a lot of countries that offer those work holiday, work vacation visas where you contribute to the country by working for them, and you still, you're making an income and you're working on that visa. Just explore some of your options.
Okay.
Really cool.
Got a webinar coming out next week called the International Negro.
And if you're over 30, that doesn't mean your options are completely bust too. Plenty of international companies are always looking for opportunities to either hire or there's some places that have digital nomad visas, so you just need to be making a certain amount of income. If you're not working for a company and you're working for a contractor, it's actually a lot easier.
Absolutely.
Because you have a little more flexibility as to what might happen and what's going on with you. So holla at your boy if you want some tips, but I always give some things out there. Needless to say, now we on to some black news. I was talking about black excellence across the globe. Black news.
Oh, boy.
Hey, if I say no, you say...
Ho.
Diddy.
Diddy could be considered a hoe.
I think if anybody could be considered.
Oh, man. We talking about this next?
We are talking about this.
I
We've
dreaded
been off
that.
the
Have y'all
bag.
talked about this?
No, not at all.
Okay.
We've actually been holding it back. And I ain't talking about the Kong, bro. I'm talking about Diddy. Proper. Diddy.
Jeez.
The
Puff
actual,
Daddy.
Yeah, Puff Daddy.
No, he's no longer Diddy or Puff Daddy. He is going by his government name in this conversation, Sean Combs.
Sean Cone.
Sean John Cone.
No, he ain't even Sean John. He's just Sean Combs.
AKA the Diddler.
I dreaded this topic.
So it's not a...
Oh, sorry.
I wouldn't say it's a fun conversation.
No, it's nowhere near fun.
But Diddy has had a litany of sexual misconduct allegations.
Real Rolling Stone.
Oh, they're putting out an article.
They put out an article. It's behind a paywall, but they did like replies in the tweet, and they went through a whole history the same way Billboard did. And I just thought, some of this shit we already knew. This is not
Him
polarizing.
being jealous of Pac and shit.
We knew that.
Yeah, I mean,
We knew that. I didn't know the Biggie thing. I didn't know Biggie wanted to leave.
I knew that part.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That was new. But everything else, I was just like, okay.
Yeah. Fuck that.
Next.
I'm Team Suge Knight.
No, I can't fuck with Suge Knight either, man.
No, I'm not. But it would be nice if they put those two in the same jail.
Oh, no, that wouldn't be. That's a death sentence for Diddy.
I don't think it'd be nice.
Yeah.
But I want to take a little bit of a kickoff. So started off with the Cassie lawsuit back in 2023, November 2023.
Wow.
And first of all, I'm gonna jump to the most recent thing with Cassie. Has everyone seen the video?
Yes. He said, get over here.
I decided to not watch the video.
I've seen it once, and once is definitely enough.
Once is enough, and I'm not even gonna make jokes about it. Well, my problem is that video has been floating somewhere
For this amount of time?
The fact that the video was from 2016.
That I was about to say, it's damn near a decade
and,
old.
Hold on, but he paid them to but
Like,
I'm
where
trying
has
to
this
figure out,
fucking video been
he
this
paid them
whole
$50,000 to withhold that tape. So how did CNN get their hand on it? Did different management?
Yeah, before
now?
TMZ, that's impressive.
I'm assuming that somebody was under NDA, and knowing that Diddy's under hot water, that they knew it was time to release it without repercussions. You know what I mean?
Well, he knew it was getting released too.
I don't think he knew.
No, he did. That's why he paid Cassie off so fast. Like he tried to get that shit done quicker than they said most people try to get that shit done. Just, to help with his shit with this video. But it's like, nah, man, if this video is coming out, it was no helping.
To your point,
anything.
right?
Yeah.
According to the timeline we have here, November 16th, Cassie files her lawsuit. November 17th,
he settled.
Diddy settled. Diddy wrapped that up.
He wrapped it up quick.
Yeah. To try to,
And because I'm avoiding topics of other auxiliary trials, things normally take quite a bit of time.
Typically.
Get drawn out a little bit.
Yeah, they do.
But this was the beginning of the end for Diddy.
This was?
That, I was about to say.
Really?
I feel like the raid.
No, I think this was the raid was after this.
No. The raid was before the
before
video.
that.
Oh, this is.
You want to talk about?
The raid happened earlier this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 2023.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you walk.
Oh, yeah.
You talking about the actual event,
Yeah.
not the tape itself being released.
Cassie
Got it.
filing the lawsuit was
Yeah.
the beginning of the end. For
Gotcha. No, you're right. Because I mean, he wasn't on anybody's radar. Next thing you know, you saw.
Oh, he was
that
on
loss.
a few radars.
Well, I mean,
we just
But like he,
to the same degree, like R. Kelly was on people's radars of like. I mean, yeah, shit,
Yeah,
but
they
it
fucked
wasn't
that
on forefront when she did that. That's when people really
I think it was
start
bad word of
looking.
mouth about it, wasn't it?
true. Yeah, it was.
It's always bad.
It was always word of mouth. But then when
actually, Cat Williams didn't help.
but I mean, word of mouth got out specifically about Diddy. But when Cassie filed, like if it was any other person, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's his
But
ex-wife.
the fact that Cassie
Yeah.
filed that lawsuit against him, that's
It
what made
came
me
out of
think
nowhere,
like, okay.
and it was like, okay, it made you pay attention.
But
Yeah,
again, like the timeline, 2 days later, this man settled with her. So it was like, she had dirt on this dude.
yeah. I mean,
Dirt. Like, yeah.
Seems like a lot of people do.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Because it
Jesus,
looks like they're
man.
interviewing
Yeah,
a couple of
this-
witnesses now. So he might be prosecuted or indicted soon. So we'll see.
well, still in November of last year.
Oh, we see. Okay.
Oh, that's when he got the other sexual assault, drugging in early 90s incidents. He had to, step down as a chairman of Revolt. And this is really when the tumbleweed started happening. And, this is an interesting thing. Because by all accounts, Diddy's a black billionaire, right? I think he's in the Billy Club.
He is.
And think this should happen to more white billionaires too. But we got, and no one's safe.
No one is.
And I think that when it comes to, and it's rare because R. Kelly, as popular as he is, not a billionaire.
No. He's just illiterate.
That is.
That was unfair.
It's true.
I'm showing it in
Well, I
there.
mean-
He's Floyd Mayweather, but he can read checks
Why you
apparently.
swing like that?
Who?
Why you swing like that? Why'd you do that? You said he's just illiterate. I'm not defending R. Kelly. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's
You never
right.
mind. I was like, you're right. But
Keeping women in burlap sacks and shit and keeping them in basements. Who the fuck does that?
Did he? Shit. Fuck both of them, man. Like, goddamn. We don't need this. Like, we
No, that's
don't need this, man.
that's what I'm saying. We have so few black billionaires
Yeah.
that, my gosh, why can't you just be squeaky clean or be like for the normal shit? Like you paying people to hey, I used to be kind of sort of scummy. Not sexual assault scummy, like I might have had a post or two that was questionable in the past scummy. That's what I want to see. Or be Mark Cuban, who's actually pretty crystal clear. We don't have enough to be out here just losing one by getting dug. And that's the second one because Cosby got gotten out.
Yeah.
And I believe he was in the billionaire camp. If he wasn't,
Close.
He
I think
pretty close.
He was close.
Maybe
He
his
was
net worth
close.
was close.
Yeah.
but
He's getting
sorry,
like that Seinfeld money.
I cut you off, Elijah. What
But
was
no, I was gonna say, man, I honestly feel like I think every billionaire is scummy.
I do
and that's,
too.
and that's my honest opinion. I think every billionaire is scummy in one way, shape, or form. Now, to varying degrees. So, what's the fat white dude from the that we first got caught years ago?
Or Harvey Weinstein.
Weinstein. So I feel like Weinstein wasn't as sloppy, right? There's a way to kind of go about people who try to get away with shit like this. There's a way to go about it in a very discreet way, or who you can pay off, or where you can go to where you won't get in trouble. Which is why I think Epstein's Island is a freaking thing. I don't know if Diddy ever went to Epstein's Island, but things like that, right? If you're gonna be doing what you're doing on camera in a hotel that you have no that's not your hotel. You don't have dominion over the staff over this hotel. That information is going to leak out, right?
Absolutely.
Same thing with some other people, right? Anytime, every billionaire is going to do something because I forget what the term is called, but every human being has a set limit of how much entertainment you can have, right? How much adrenaline you can have, how much what you're going to be really into. I forgot what the word is, and it's escaping me right now. So it's what's the hardest thing any human being can possibly do, right? Maybe go to the bottom of the ocean, maybe go to space, buy an island, be a billionaire. All right, well, after you've done all those things,
What do you do?
right?
Absolutely.
Elon bought Twitter or X, right?
Well, time
What's he
out.
gonna do?
The last people who tried to go to the bottom of the ocean
Right.
not
Yeah,
successful.
you fucking want to
there's
find
another
out,
one.
didn't
And
you?
yeah,
There's another one now.
And they trying to run it back. If
Yeah, I
the
saw
lesson
that. I
wasn't
saw that.
learned,
Yeah, it was.
But he said he's going to spend $20 million on this, so we'll see how that works.
Right.
no.
Let him. Just let him.
Okay.
I mean, he's not trying to guide this submarine with a Logitech controller.
It's been a year. It's been a year, right? About a year or longer.
About a year, so,
We were joking about it then. So
Bro, the moment you see a controller, if your senses are not like, nah, nigga, that's a controller. I just played with my homeboys on that one. That's not even factory tech. That's Logitech. Nah, dog.
Literally.
I like Logitech.
Right, that's what makes it worse. That's what makes it worse. I have a lot of products from Logitech. I'm like, fuck, man.
My mouse is excellent. I don't trust any other
Come
mouse.
on,
Bro, and
man.
I can't even play Logitech. I'm about to see you. I was like, we weren't built for submarines. Who said we were built for that?
I mean, you look.
One email to Logitech support.
Could have fixed it, though.
Dude said,
Listen.
we do not sign up to be
We don't condone anything.
Submarine.
Right, our controllers were not built,
We're built for
this.
that.
Okay.
Bro,
This was not our fault.
Logitech's that meme of like spitting out coffee. They're having a good day. Everyone loves it.
What controller was it?
Fuck. Shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Billionaires are the problem is they're so far removed from reality once you have that level
Very
of money.
far. Yeah.
And if you're someone like me so I've always said I'm in the weird crossroad. I'm not someone who wants to I'm not someone who completely wants to crush out all capitalistic ideas.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean by that is I think striving for whatever your definition of wealth is important and should never be and shouldn't be limited.
Yes.
But I do have the auxiliary note of there is a certain level of wealth that is no longer it's no longer
Relatable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You no longer resonate with the middle lower class individual. You no longer do that
by a
anymore.
fucking mile. Like it ain't even like a little disconnect.
Yeah.
It's a real big fucking
but
disconnect.
no, but it's not even a disconnect. Like to me, my imagination of generational wealth, if your setup is correct, right, is you're able to pay for your current generation, their kids, and the kids after that.
Absolutely.
If you can pay for those 3 generations, then after that, you don't need $1 billion to do that.
Some of them motherfuckers got to do something to keep this going. Like I can't, you know.
So do you agree with just real quick? What's his name? Sam Altman from OpenAI. He's actually donated his charity away, and same thing with the guy who made Patagonia. He donated his wealth away. So do you agree with that aspect of it?
Oh no, like so for me personally, my thoughts are because if y'all subscribe on Patreon, on Twitch, on subscribe on YouTube, follow us on the platforms, and I get to a level of wealthy that like I can even consider making some really broad standing moves. I only have really like for me being wealthy means like I put my parents up in a good situation.
Right.
My kids are in a good situation. But what I mean by that when I say my kids are in a good situation, I want my kids to like you don't just get money for free. There's no
like
trust fund.
Shit,
You better work for
I don't
that.
like that trust fund, baby.
Like
shit.
I actually, to me, I don't even want to know about money. To be honest,
If I had to do all this shit, motherfucker, you got to do all this shit. Or at least something close to it.
you gotta learn how to trip.
Yeah.
True.
And I gotta be able to say, okay, cool. You're blessed that I can scrape this up. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Because until you understand that, you ain't getting shit.
They don't see that.
there's wisdom in struggle.
Yeah.
It is.
There's life experience.
Learn a lot of lessons.
But the kids ain't gonna see that though. The kids gonna see what you provide them.
No, that's what I'm saying. But I think that there's a
They
level.
don't see what you got, what you had to do to get there.
I think there's a fine line of like, who does it? I forgot who said. Oh, I think Shaq says this a lot. He's like, it's not your money, it's my money.
Right.
Yeah.
And I want my kids
To know
that.
Yeah.
And grandkids might get treated differently.
Yeah.
If I got some grandkids, if I'm around to see them, get some grandkids, that's different. I might be like, it's not your money to my kids, but it's their money. They in a good.
Yeah.
But no, it's like but I have a little bit of a like. I think everybody here has a different perspective. Like everyone here has.
I don't agree with that one at all. The niggas can struggle too.
Yeah, I'm kidding.
Grandkids, their kids.
Bloodline.
Fuck all the blood. No, I don't care. No, they didn't help me. Why the fuck am I helping them?
But Jordan, like, so to answer your question, I know you answered to TJ about like, do you agree with billionaires donating their money? They ain't got to donate all of it, but I do think about like they have to like sit down and be like, how many generations could a portion of my money take care of?
1 billion can take you a very long way.
Absolutely.
Not even. I'm being generous with $1 billion.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like I always think about it like, okay, money is equal to power. Same things that, like the military, is equal to power. And if America is wealthy when it comes to weapons, and we have more weapons than everybody else, at some point there's overkill. Like, hey, you have so many weapons to where it's pretty much unnecessary. You're going to do literally nothing with all these weapons. You could wage wars with everybody with all these weapons, and you would still probably win just based off, amount, right?
Yeah.
So it's one of those things of you have this much money to where you could take care of like whole cities of your generations for years.
Absolutely.
I think you're kind of overdoing it. You know what I mean?
It's all overkill, man.
It's super overkill.
Yeah,
But also, I'm a firm believer of I would love to pay it back if in my old neighborhood. If I can,
that's the whole thing. I want to
get to that point.
I want to get to the point to where.
No, I would love to get to that point too. But when you get to that point, are you still going to have that in you? That's
Absolutely.
Well, you say that now.
I mean,
so,
I'm like that now, specifically with the money that I make now. But even when I get into a certain level or echelon, I'm still going to be like, hey, I want to pay that back because I want them to get in my position where I'm at. Specifically.
Well, I think that there's oh my gosh, that goes into a very intricate conversation. Because to your point, I want to get to the place to where, like, because truly, if I'm wealthy, I got to make sure my people's eating.
Absolutely.
I'm not even talking like if my and I'm talking about like not my friend, like I gotta make sure y'all eating. I gotta make sure my peoples are eating.
Yeah.
And then my people's are eating, my family's eating.
Right.
And really, you ain't gotta do that on that much. Cause you know what happens? Look, here's what happens, right?
Some MC Hammer shit.
And I'm put you on game. Let's say hypothetically, I magically stepped into $1 million, right? That's after tax. That's maybe 600,000 that you getting back. Maybe I'm just guesstimating on that one. You know what I'm not gonna do with $600,000. First of all, it's barely enough to buy a home, so I can't pay off home. But you know what you can do? You can invest.
Yeah.
You can put the steps into getting a house. I can say, hey, you know what? Let me dedicate 100,000 of this.
Set it to the side.
Not even set it to the side. 100,000 of that goes to the people. I'm like, what is a dream and ambition that can be fueled? That's 10K right there. Because 10K that you didn't have before can set you off and running in a lot of different ways. But there's a lot of different street ways you could break down just $1 million. $1 billion.
It's a whole different story.
That's a different
story.
Whole different thing.
But to your point, right? Where it's like, it goes into some intricacies because there are some people, like, point blank period. I would rather you be donating your money to charity and or some supportive group than anything else, because I do also think there's the inverse of people who totally neglect and lose that, and especially in the black community who get up there too. They real quiet about their wealth sometimes. But again, goes into a whole different
My whole
conversation.
goal is trying to recreate Black Wall Street.
I would just. Can you guys buy land here in Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would buy land and make duplexes for all you guys. I would make duplexes. A friend lives here in this part of the duplex, and then somebody random.
No, that's some compound shit.
Yeah.
Compound.
Like,
I'll take that.
Give me some compound.
Like
Yeah,
it's
I'll take that.
easy to
We all just save up money. You find somebody to live in the duplex next to you, and their money pays for your side, and we just call it a day. We all just save up money and work.
No, you can start to get but it's creativity of the thought process with just $1 million.
Yeah.
Right? And if you start to get into the upper echelon of those things, right? And even if you get less, I think, again, I have a different perspective because, my family is from Zimbabwe, right? So I saw, I got the immigrant perspective. I got hey, they came here. I saw what happened. I see what both of my parents do today.
Put in that work.
Right. Work is an understatement. Right? I'm like, and what's crazy is even how limited in perspective some people will be sometimes, right? And that's why I'm like, I hate that I feel like I harp on it sometimes, but I always preach the international perspective, because if you think you're capped off in the US, you have options. You always do. Whether it's buying land, dead ass, you can get, what is it, and I know it's in the countryside of some back in that place in Africa, but for real, it's $3,000 will get you some land. 3,000 USD will get you land. More than your family will ever know what to do with it if you get real creative. That's what I'm saying. Like, creativity comes from wherever you want it to breathe life into. But we get so capped off, and it's like, I got my money, then I want to spend it on nonsense, or I want to hoard it to myself, or I don't want to do this and that. I don't know what the fuck P. Diddy did with his money, but I think he was a villain. He was a villain through and through with everything that comes with this kind of stuff.
Sounds like this nigga had to pay a lot of people off.
Yeah.
But he built
Like,
that
what
wealth.
percentage of his wealth went to paying motherfuckers off?
But he built that wealth. That's. I mean, at the end of the day.
No. I'm not going to separate the artist.
Yeah. I get it.
No, I'm not saying business-wise.
Oh,
All
he's
billionaires,
business acumen.
business
Yeah.
and his people in his circle would say he's a genius billionaire.
Absolutely.
But he is the evil of the music industry.
yeah, that
Chad talked about that.
motherfucker's
He's the evil.
absolute.
He's the truest evil of the music industry.
He's everything that people talk about when it comes to the goddamn music industry. All that shit was like, it's just deviance that, not big dick ones, but it's just, it's deviance in the record industry. It's just a cesspool. Hollywood, same way. And it's just like, yeah, he's the epitome of that. He is the Harvey Weinstein of the music industry right now. Like, plain and simple. There's probably more of him, unfortunately. But, I mean, to me, it should really legit put a spotlight on the music industry and shit like this that happens.
Because you want to
he's
know
been doing this shit for decades.
You want to know what happened? He lost all his shit. Hulu scrapped his reality show. Brand severed ties with him. He had to step down as a chairman.
Peloton, pause his shit.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And he keeps on getting sued. Music producers sued
Yeah,
homes.
it's a new
Federal
lawsuit, like,
agents
every day.
raided his home in March. It's just, it's crazy because, and I don't know, money changes you.
That was thing.
I won't sit here and tell you I would know how I'd act at $1 billion. But I don't know if, and granted, again, I have a different perspective. Everyone has different perspectives. So $1 billion to me is a very different thing than $1 billion to you, $1 billion to you, $1 billion to you. And if my student loans aren't paid off and y'all niggas get $1 billion, I got a problem. But it's like, I'm gonna say this is on air. If my student loans ain't paid off,
Just corrupt anybody. I just feel like $1 billion is corrupt. I don't care who you are.
That's my thing,
Now,
too.
granted, like I think Oprah is a nice lady and all that, and she gave some of her.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. I mean, she gave everybody cars.
Don't start this. Don't start that with him here. No.
No, because
And
I'm with him on that.
Yeah, I said no. I think all three of us.
We'll throw Tyler Perry in that bunch too, but yeah, we keep going. Go.
I mean,
Tyler Perry
one of those
cool,
things. I mean, like,
No, yeah.
it's one of those things where, I get Tyler Perry's vision. Like, at the end of the day, you started off great, right? You started off great, Tyler Perry. Like, we all came together. We loved his plays.
They were okay.
They're okay. I like
didn't-
a couple
I like Diary of a Mad Black
The
Woman.
plays, yeah, I did. I like that
The
early
plays
on.
do resonate. Yeah,
They
plays do
resonate.
resonate.
Daddy's Little Girls is good.
The first season of House of Pain.
I'm about to say, you said seasons, so when you talk about his shows,
okay,
it's a whole different.
First season of House of Pain. I was like,
It's hit or miss. His shows are hit or miss. Yeah.
But at the same time, though, he did give a lot of people who were stage actors these careers, right? They did give a lot of, he gave a lot of, when he made a studio, he gave a lot of people work in Atlanta.
Absolutely.
And he made Atlanta a hot spot for when it comes to recording. Like, the opportunities he made are there. We have to acknowledge that. Is he always saying some dumb shit? Of course. But at the same time, though, we can't diss the fact that what he did to get where he's at right now was a semi-positive. I'm like,
No.
I'm with you on
the
that.
come up part is
come up part was
fine.
great.
The billionaire version of him sucks.
Yeah, you see how when anybody comes up, shit's good. But when you get to the point where you're in the stratosphere of money, it's like,
I've covered my issues with Tyler Perry. It's obviously the dark skinned villain thing.
dark-skinned villain.
That's a whole.
Hey, man,
That's a
bro,
whole thing.
I've been waiting for the day I could sit there and show Michaela some of these movies.
You got
so that
to.
way I can
You
sit
got
there,
to.
and then I'll start talking like Darth Vader after.
You really want to go down that route, TJ?
Look, no, this nigga's gonna go in the bathroom and come out bald headed.
You chose this.
Point, but going back to the $1 billion, you become a little bit different. I had to push back on that because I think that there's a line of having $1 billion, but just having common sense.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think that a lot of people. Okay, no, I don't even want to say that. But a lot of people who accumulate. Thank you. Don't do that again.
I guess it's gonna work.
Okay.
You just said a cube. I'm like,
He's like, I'm trying to help you out, brother.
He's like, yeah,
That's strike 2.
He's like, yeah, a cube, yeah, the cosmic cube,
Fuck you.
the Rubik's cube,
you're right.
the All-Smart.
Accumulate.
What?
Everyone got those words you get stuck on. Accumulate wealth.
He said, you going through all these words. I'm like, accumulate, nigga? God damn.
Okay, look. So I'll say I was somewhere between allocate and accumulate.
Yeah.
And I was like, accumulate was actually perfect, right? I'm dumb. Accumulate wealth.
Yeah.
I think there's again. I'm somewhere between you both.
Yeah.
Or I'm like, I don't completely push back, but I don't completely agree. Reason being is, I feel like $1 billion when you're 20, $1 billion when you're 25, $1 billion when you're 30 are completely.
Yes,
Absolutely.
And another quick, was I poor before?
That was I poor before.
That's a big part
A good
of it.
analogy of that is college players coming out of college and never having anything. And now you're throwing in $1 million. You're like, shit. Well, how do I act now?
Yeah.
Like, do I have financial discipline? Do I have financial know-how?
Right.
Do I know that really and truly $1 million, like not $1 billion, $1 million invested in the right way means you don't have to work.
Yeah.
You don't have to work hard.
Yeah.
Right? You just set yourself up. There's a lot of different things that I think about whenever people come into money. But in the cases where you come from nothing, come into something, and especially if you come into that something a little too early without the proper setups with it, I think you also get lost in the sauce in some other ways. And it doesn't always have to be financially. Sometimes you can be very financially literate, but then you get caught in dumb shit. Like, to me, to be honest, point blank period, no questions asked. Sexual anything, allegations, questions, all that kind of stuff, when you have money, you best believe that's the easiest way to get got. And not even the easiest way to got. What I mean by that is no one plays around with those things because they're serious.
Well, unless you're Trevor Bauer.
And, no one plays around with those things.
I mean, unless you him.
It is MLB.
Because it's serious. It's a big ass thing. It's like
Now especially. It wasn't taken as seriously as it should have been taken.
No,
before.
I mean, because
and now it is. Still should be taken even more seriously, but it's a spotlight on it now
And I'm like, why would you not protect yourself?
Every month, it's somebody. Every month, it's someone who, like, so and so, you know.
Kind of like another good job. That's kind of like a double-edged sword in some ways when it comes to victims, right? You see a situation like this with Diddy, you're like, fuck yeah, you must believe Cassie's situation. But then you see situations like false allegations. It's kind of like it muddles the true allegations that are actual.
And that's why I say in either way, it's all about protecting yourself. And what I mean by protecting yourself is being smart enough to not even put yourself in those positions in the fucking first place. And it's like, and in the same vein, again,
but
I haven't run into $1 billion. My name is not fucking plastered on all the walls out there.
You're not on the stool yet.
Yeah, what you forget to mention is the rules completely change.
Yeah.
When you are a billionaire.
But that's what I'm saying. They shouldn't.
Obviously.
They
but
should.
This is America. They do.
Rules.
Yeah.
I mean,
And so imagine you come into a bunch of money and all of a sudden every rule is different.
Yeah, your ego,
every
your
rule is
lifestyle,
different.
like your permissions in
You
life,
can,
anything
yeah,
you can do.
you can
Absolutely.
do whatever you kind of want. You have a squad of lawyers back here that can get you out of damn near any situation.
You damn near feel impervious to everything.
Yeah.
And that's
you can
kinda
pay
what it
off
comes down to.
anyone.
But I think that's
NDAs abound. Like you can do all that.
NDAs abound.
Like you can do
a new phrase for me.
No, because
it shouldn't be.
But,
That's what I'm saying.
But I think they paint that dream, right, or paint that perspective without because I think that to a both extent, right? You kind of go crazy when you get that $1 billion.
Yeah.
And there are people, women and men, who will prey on you if you have that money too.
Absolutely.
True.
Which means that as you're navigating any one of those situations, relationships and their dynamics, which is something I don't think people are as easy about changing, need to adjust to the highest degree.
Okay.
Some people, because especially when it comes to sexual relationships, that is probably one of the easiest veils for someone to say, or like a billionaire to say, I'm gonna feel a little looser on this. If it's filling some XYZ box, right? Not to say they won't have an NDA, not to say the lawyers won't, but every one of those interactions are not being monitored by these lawyers.
Right.
They're not being evaluated.
No.
And they're gonna get got eventually.
Yeah, they're always going to paint outside the lines that are set for them. Like, you best believe knowing your client, you know what they're into, what shit can get them in trouble. They're going to put lines. Do not get out of these bounds. Just don't do it. But of course, humans being humans, they're going to tap dance on that line, and then they're going to go over that line, and they're rich. And they might get away with the first one or pay someone off with the first one. If that happens, and fuck the lines then.
You know who I think actually handles this? Like, very, very well. Actually, LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron is like, I've been
About LeBron, yeah.
LeBron is, I've been with my person
Since high school.
Didn't he get in trouble with his wife like a month ago? Didn't he he was with some white ladies at a basketball game front row and they were filling up on him. He was joking around, and the next game his wife was sitting there looking miserable like this.
That's fine.
Yeah, but I mean,
It's okay. That's
not
good
that, okay.
I saw on TikTok he looked like he got in trouble, like he was flirting too hard.
No, that's exactly, that is the level of trouble you can get into.
Yeah, brown suits in that.
Yeah, brown suits and that.
In that.
Somebody, like,
Getting
look, because at the
in
end
the
of the day,
doghouse with your wife. That's,
at the end of the day, there's a bunch of videos of LeBron who literally will jet past women.
Yes,
he will.
it's tons of videos.
Like, women will come out the woodworks, and he'll be like, "Meow."
blinders. Just
So what I say is, like, who I think handle, like, and I was just an example of like, now you might not always have a partner when you're up and coming in wealth, but what I think should be happening is you do have to be a lot more considerate of those relationships. You got to be thinking. You got to be very pertinent. I've always said before I come into wealth, to me personally, like, if I ain't got someone at that time, I'm not saying dating's off the table for me. I'm saying that the hurdles that it takes to get to me is going to be night and day, not because I'm some creep, because I'm like,
you got a lot to protect.
I got a lot to protect, and I'm also protecting you.
But also, so let's say you want to go date, right? So you not having money, or you just kind of up and coming, right? Doing whatever you're going to be doing, living your life right now. Let's say you're single. You're going to get rejected more often, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So as somebody who gets rejected, you're aiming for a certain type of partner. What are you going to do, right? Self-improvement.
Absolutely.
Some form of self-improvement. When you have so much money where your access to anybody is pretty much easy, is there a requirement for any self-improvement?
No.
Matter of fact, you might even devolve back down to your natural human instincts, being like, oh, I want that, give it to me.
That is exactly.
Likely
Like,
will.
you literally don't have to do it.
You obtaining that will be a lot easier when you have $1 billion versus when you're not.
Oh, 100%.
It'll stunt your growth.
Completely.
You want to, because I was actually just talking about this because my girl's parents were down. I said, you want to know what I value in a relationship is partners able to challenge each other.
Absolutely.
That is, if I'm not growing and I'm not pushing you to grow, like, I'm not saying there's not times of peace, but if I'm not pushing you to grow and you're not pushing me to grow, then
if you're content
the point.
with life, but that happens when you're a billionaire. I think that you become content.
you can be content.
Oh, absolutely.
But no, content means you're good. Complacent.
Complacent is more. Yeah. That's a better one.
Okay.
Because you are still trying to fill holes.
Yeah, it's plenty.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah,
But
you meant to do that.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, you did that.
But no,
Yeah.
that's the thing. It's still shit that money can't buy. And so, like, they can't find someone that genuinely loves them. You can't buy that.
I mean, even Kanye got this white girl walking around with no shoes on everywhere. So, I mean,
And basically
Titties
no
out.
clothes on. Which
Yeah, I was about to say at all times.
Talk about
She got her raincoat on, just butt ass nigga underneath.
they're at Disney.
But wait.
It's wild.
As much crazy as this nigga is, he ain't on them Diddy shit. I know that.
hell no.
You know what? I would be surprised if, like,
No,
I think we
Kanye
did
is
find something out.
no Kanye is crazy.
Nigga's anti-Semitic as fuck and
But
crazy.
how do I describe it? He's not the echelon of supervillain. That's and there's
He
a
is a villain.
He's a
villain.
he's
coming
a
from
villain.
a fan.
he's a villain. He's not a super villain.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll call him anti-hero when he makes good music.
Fair.
You know what I mean? When he has a good song come out.
It's been a while.
Never give that.
Yeah.
What up, Cinero?
Yeah. Well, that's never gonna happen. So you're right. So he'll be.
The last album was okay. I give you credit for that. Yeah. But yeah.
But what I value and you know, keep pushing a second is at the end of the day, we can't speak from this rich lifestyle experience, but I think that I think that there's people who are poor and rich, no matter what, who truly, and I think it's a difficult thing for anyone to reach, understand themselves. Yeah. And when you become and when you love yourself, you're confident in yourself, you're confident in how you operate, the less likely you're to put yourself in situations that are going to be disparaging to your character, whether it's true or not.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, the longer you are without money or anything else, and even the environment you're raised really helps you figure out who you are as a person. And I've said, especially in today's society, it's easy to lose yourself.
Absolutely.
To lose your identity, to lose who you are, to lose your values, to lose to lose a lot of things.
I was just about to say that. I was like, if you don't have a stable foundation in the beginning of who you are, but also discipline, but also just basically getting a stable value of who you are as a person and your values, then when you get $1 billion, how do you expect to change that up once you get there?
Right.
You didn't stand a chance from the go.
Yeah, you don't have a shot.
And as a black man, with all this happening, man, like this is it makes us all look bad at all class
Absolutely.
levels.
It does.
Because
It really does.
I think when it comes down to it, when it comes down to black men with money, when it comes to black men with money and any other race with money, I feel like we have been, our controversy is plastered more, right? I don't know if it has occurred more. Because I feel like my first one I remember as a kid was Michael Jackson.
Absolutely.
And the other one after that might
OJ.
have been, I was too young for OJ.
Okay.
But, because I'll be 28 tomorrow. But the other one was Tiger Woods. I know Steph. Did Steph have issues at some point in time?
I don't think Steph had
Maybe
one.
maybe I'm thinking about
Kobe.
Kobe.
The Denver
did.
situation. Yeah.
Right. You can name any other rapper. I mean, just, it can go. The list can go on and on and on. Or any football player, really, or any basketball player, where we get plastered more for just our lack of, maybe say lack of restraint, or maybe like you said,
That's how
lack
it's
of
portrayed.
Well, I don't even think
That's the kind of the
Can I
dog
just say this
whistle of it.
to respond to that? Two things. Look at the Will Smith situation.
Yeah, no, that was going to be my example.
They blame every black man. Every black man is violent. But then I look back at it. To me, I feel like we have to work twice as hard, but then we get knocked down even twice as much.
No,
it's literally 3 steps back.
Listen.
No steps forward, to be honest.
Now, to me,
Half a step.
Will Smith, perfect example. How long was this nigga just the epitome of everything you should be as a black man? What, the 20, 25
Absolutely.
years? Didn't miss a beat. Hit every note he was supposed to hit. Took one incident. It was fucking Chris Rock. Who I don't give a goddamn about Chris Rock.
Time out. I don't support the slap.
No, I don't either.
No, we don't. I
don't support the slap at all. But like, it's people who have done far worse.
Yes.
But they
Absolutely.
they halted his films, delayed a lot of shit, took a lot of shit away. Okay, yeah, was it good? Was it a good look? Terrible fucking look. An embarrassment, terrible situation. Did he deserve all of that? No. Did that shit deserve to be played for half the year? Because it was.
Well,
that was a story for half the year.
I'd even say someone who, like, I wouldn't even call in the upper echelon of actors, who was just around the corner.
I know you're talking about
Kane.
Yep, Kane. I was just thinking about him. Yep.
Oh, Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.
Oh.
I remember. I saw
And his shit was plastered everywhere.
That's what
Yeah, it should be. He comparing a white woman to Coretta Scott.
No, I'm not saying it shouldn't. But what I'm saying is
that was corny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That was terrible.
But like, I saw his military commercial that he had, and the very next day
was
when all
gone.
that it's gone.
It was the first thing to go.
But what I say is I think it's two parts. Because I don't like to do this. But no, I do. I will also put some blame on us too. There's a lot of people in culture that will just look past the foolishness and not only but also celebrate it. Rappers in prison sentences shouldn't go as hand in hand as they fucking do.
Well, you saying that people celebrate that aspect of the culture, not the good shit, but the kind of like the ratchet. Oh, I've said it so long. I said America loves ratchetness. They love the Megan Thee Stallion. They love that shit. They love the Cardi B's. They love that shit. They love the Nicki Minaj. They love that ratchetness type shit. But they never want to celebrate. And then you have people like Culture Vultures, not Culture Vultures, but Candace Owens saying, see, that's black culture right there. But they never celebrate the good shit about our culture. They never do.
I mean, what do you mean they? It's us too.
I get it.
It's on black people too to be perpetuating some of those. I'm not and gosh, people gonna take this out of.
I know
account.
it's a very slippery slope.
Because I'm like, it's a two-way street.
Yeah,
but just as much as it's on us to, because just as much as we know that it's 2 steps back for everything we do, it's on us to be like, all right, we got to try 2 steps as hard to make sure that what we're celebrating are the good shit and putting that at the forefront, and then we can kind of start to mutate that stereotype.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because I do think it's celebrated a little bit
Too much.
Too much.
much, yeah,
Because I think about the biggest like the usual. I don't like the usual thing is I was literally looking at rappers with fucking sentences and shit, and I'm like the music genre that we dominate is also fucking rife.
Yeah.
With foolishness too.
Yeah,
It is.
And I love rap. And I'm
Foolishness
like,
is an understatement.
and I'm like, no, there's talented artists who have no problems. Let's elevate those. Let's elevate them. Where's Lupe?
He just came out with an album, did he not?
Yep.
It was a good
Yeah,
album.
For
yeah.
real.
Yeah.
No, to your point, man. It's some great fucking artists out there that they ain't getting play, and their message, not even so much their message, just their vibe is about positive shit. But we ain't in charge of that though, are we?
Yeah, that's what I'm
You know
saying.
what I mean?
The industry controls.
Yeah, the
what
industry
dominates
controls
specifically is that we talk about. And I'm going back to this thing. There were complaints about people saying, "Well, Drake is black, but he don't talk about black. He uses his platform to talk about black issues." I said, "Well, hate to break it to you, majority of rappers nowadays on the radio don't talk about black issues, or they're not. They're ones that are being promulgated more than the rappers that do actually talk about black issues, like a Lupe Fiasco."
Yeah.
So yes, I think a lot of that comes down to the industry, the radio play. I think it has a lot
that
to do
shit.
with that.
That's popular, absolutely
But,
right.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate that we have.
You see that clip of Vince? I think it was Vince Staples.
Oh
When
yeah,
he
yeah,
said at the school.
yeah.
What he say? He's like, so a kid asked him. They're like, hey, how do you feel about the Kendrick and rap beef? And
Yeah.
he can't cuss at the school. He's like, well, we got two niggas arguing about each other over this, but here we got Taylor Swift trying to fight for artists' rights to make money on these streaming platforms. So I think they're arguing for no fucking reason. I was like, that's a really really good point.
That's a solid answer.
Perspective. Yeah.
And meanwhile, one person who is making waves, who's making money right now. I don't know how much money he's making. I don't know what his worth is right now, but who is making big changes in the black community, who we've all been praising for the last 2 years, is Keith Lee. Keith Lee's going out of his way to
Keith Lee's
show
good
to
with that.
just be like you see every video he puts
Common.
out first.
But look at the people who's actually attacking him. Look at the people, the ethnicity of the people that's attacking him.
I know, but it's so dumb that it's so dumb that when somebody doesn't, they don't like his review and they attack him back and it makes him look ugly. Or the big one was a lady who just kept the money and then
Yeah,
didn't give it
that's
back.
some shady
And
ass shit.
I was like, it just because that one negative, like it was all these
It's
positive,
all it
right?
takes.
It was years, it was 2 years
all
straight
it
of
takes.
positive, helping these businesses out, great reviews, nothing like that. And then this one person is like, oh man, he's
No,
greedy,
because
taking money.
they are gonna put that shit in the forefront.
Yeah.
Media will put that shit in the forefront.
media's
You know how
gonna
many
perpetuate
times-
negativity.
Every time.
Absolutely.
You know how many times I'll scroll through my thread and just
perpetuate
see
that shit.
a fucking, just a headline and a goddamn mugshot. They don't have to tell that story. It's a million stories.
Oh, wait.
you were about to say?
I was about to say the
Yeah,
Boston
you
thing.
go
The
first.
Boston thing.
You go first.
The Boston situation.
Yeah.
The head coach had an affair with that white woman. But guess whose name they actually put out in the media? The head coach.
Yeah.
They never said anything about the white girl he had an affair with.
she
They never did
brought
that.
up. Never brought
Yeah.
up.
You were talking about something that was different.
Oh, what you talking about?
Oh, also about the AI article that came out.
Which one?
So there's an article saying it's online, right? There's some fake like news TikTok platform that makes like fake articles. They're saying how there's a black man who recently got arrested for taking revenge on a white officer.
yeah.
That shit was fake as
Yeah.
fuck, bro.
Really?
It's not real.
That
Yeah.
shit was
It came
everywhere.
from one article. Every other website, public page kept posting the same
That
link.
shit was
But the crazy
everywhere.
thing is, some lady came out with a video. She said, "I did a Google search. No other outlets are talking about
Yeah,
this. It's
really?
just one specific
That one
place.
fucking spot.
Yeah, and I was just like, how did this
Dog.
happen? It's crazy.
Was it a
Yeah,
light-
Calamity,
was it a
see,
light-skinned
I didn't
girl
know that
talking
shit
about
either.
It was a light skinned girl. She had a little
Brace.
yeah, I think she was.
Her name's Kat. Yeah, she follows us back on TikTok.
I was like, she was talking about that. I was like, it's not true.
I heard about same. I heard
Okay.
about that. God damn.
Yeah.
And
right
you know what's
there.
crazy is those type of stories expose the craziness that people, the kind of point of views that people have.
I think
specifically.
it's a
The
look,
expectations.
Yeah, because people were actually agreeing that they were okay with this man killing this cop's daughter. I said, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" That's mind blowing that you have people out there in this world that have that type of point of view.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
baffling.
And I
to me.
don't fully comprehend the concept of a litmus test. And I know everybody kind of name drops that. I'm ignorant to what it really means. But it is crazy to see how what catches the eye, what they expect us to do, right? They expect us to be violent. They expect us to get revenge. And that's what they use. Why was it a cop, right?
Right.
It was a cop that killed a black man's son, thus the black man retaliated and killed the cop's daughter for revenge. And now that's bait. That's
Yeah.
rage bait on one end, and it's also bait for people like us, where it's like, well, yeah, I don't blame them, right? But then what does that show you? Yeah. Well, even us to our core, we're condoning the violence. We're condoning the retaliation. So we look bad on both sides. Yeah. We can't win the situation off a fucking AI article. Yeah.
And I'd even double down on that because I don't think people. I think
the hoop is too high.
I love that. Yeah. I think some people like forget, like, because you're thinking, oh my gosh, the impact of just a headline. Because a lot of people
read most of the time.
A lot of people aren't reading
the actual article.
No, not at all.
I didn't even say article. A lot of people aren't reading.
Why you talking?
A lot of people aren't reading. So,
this guy here, boy.
In general, but especially
these kids can't read.
Salty, right?
Sitting there read like this. Yeah,
bro, because we don't give a fuck about our own education. But another way,
these kids
that's
ain't
a
hooked
whole
on
different
subject. Oh my god!
You better stop.
You
better stop. That's a whole subject.
You're lucky we don't got no political show on this piece. Not political, but
we can.
But the teacher conversation makes me so mad. That's it. The main thing is, like, a lot of people don't read articles. A lot of people don't even go as far as to read a lot of articles, or to try this thing called nuance. So as a lot of people don't do that, something as simple as that, there are the depths of the Twitter, oh my gosh, the X cesspool, which is just perpetuating think tanks of foolishness. You can't even get the brother in Baltimore after a bridge collapse show up at 3 a.m. after taking care of his son in a Baltimore logo coat because it was 3 a.m.
I would be in my pajamas.
And they can't even do that without being called a DEI hire and being ripped up to shreds for not for not wearing a suit at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Bro, I hate
it's the Obama effect. Yeah. The brown suit.
The brown suit.
Dude, that's my new like trick. Like that, I'm not gonna say trigger word, but that's my new thing that pisses me off is DEI because it's a new replacement for urban, right? It's urban or like
the words just get upgraded.
Words get upgraded. Yeah. Everything's DEI. It's like
uppity nigga is what it is. But wait, let's translate to what the fuck it means. That's what the fuck it's saying.
Or what's the one they use for college? No, look at Left Behind. What's the one? Not diversity hire. I know that's diversity hire. What's the one I'm trying to talk about?
Action.
Affirmative action. Everything's affirmative action now. Yeah.
Wait,
like, have you got?
Go ahead.
Like, go ahead. You know, I watched this. I watched this YouTuber called Mike Keefe, video game YouTuber, and I think his because I don't know if you guys like, because you want to talk about just going to D&I. Black things was actually one of our topics today, and this is a good little transition. I don't know how much of the gaming news y'all guys keep up.
Oh,
if you guys
Did you see the State of Play today?
What's up?
Did you see the State of Play?
I missed it.
I know. I know I did. But no. I was like, so Ubisoft.
There we go.
Ubisoft.
What happened with them?
They're releasing Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay.
And wait, is that Assassin's Creed looking? Hey, you know what? I'm not even an Assassin's Creed fan. Never played the game before.
Yeah, I'm not.
But I said, you know what?
Play 3 and 4.
Cool. It's I want to play Black Flag. That's the one I really want to play. But a lot of people are like, all right, we getting feudal Japan. It's what we want. You know, because the Assassin's Creed was very adamant in not going to feudal Japan. And so we get in feudal Japan. And now, because we got a feudal Japan, I want to show y'all guys the premiere trailer. Real quick. Bro, y'all hear him choking? You okay?
Yeah.
Listen, you good?
You all right?
Elijah, you don't worry.
Who do you serve?
All I have ever known in my life.
I'm gonna jump a little bit because I know we gonna get copy clapped. So
We all come from the same
I want y'all to see one of the protagonists.
creed.
Oh shit.
So we got a brother.
Oh, you haven't seen this?
No, I mean I've heard of him. I've just never seen the trailer of what he looked like.
Yeah, so it's a brother, Dreads Yasuke.
Okay.
Yasuke, who is a figure an historical
It's a real person.
based on a real person.
A very interesting story.
Yes, with a shitty Netflix special.
But like, and
That is true.
and got a terrible anime.
Yeah. Do you? Okay.
I hate that special, bro. God damn it. Bro, Blue Samurai kicked Yusuke out the fucking water. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh my
They both
goodness.
came around the same time. I was like, bro, this fucking Yusuke shit.
And so Yasuke.
Wait, who this dreadhead nigga?
Yasuke. A brother, and I'm gonna mute her real quick. Brother, you get to play in this lovely Assassin's Creed game.
As him?
Yasuke is a samurai, and you also get to play as a
Japanese woman, right?
Japanese woman ninja.
Yep.
What?
You get
Oh
to play-
yeah. Okay. Well.
You get to play as Japanese woman Konoichi, which is a real not she's not a real person, but that term is real. A Konoichi.
Yep.
It's a female ninja. You get to play as Yasuke, a black samurai. Very different play styles.
What?
Open world, got
That's
the whole
dope.
nine.
Yeah.
Very cool and interesting. And can you guess what the lovely
Gamers.
gamers are out there saying?
Not this dude.
And
Not
I got
Mighty
you.
Chief Keef.
No. Keith is good. Keith is good.
I am Mighty
I wanna actually- he
Keith.
says
Hey,
it's the best.
everyone, we have a new Assassin's Creed on the way. And
Who knows nothing of the sea?
this is a literal dream come true.
Because it is.
Yes,
Pretty
sir.
fucking
After all this time, we're finally going to Japan. And I still gotta see you niggas.
And he said it best. People are mad.
Yeah.
People are mad. People are big mad because Yasuke, a black man,
I don't get that.
is one of the main characters. Like it should be Assassin's Creed. Has to be
Caucasian.
Japanese. Yeah. No, not even Caucasian. Oh, because they wouldn't have a problem with that. Has to be. Why don't we have Japanese leads? Ignoring the fact there is a Japanese Konoichi. And again, I'm gonna let Keith sing real quick because I love this video. I'm gonna let him sing right quick because I think he covers it best.
What? Whoa.
I still gotta be around you, big left.
Bro, what was that?
Not the emo
We go
look.
to Greece, and I get a greasy person. We go to France, we get a France person. So why can't I get a Japan person?
You do though. You got two protagonists, and one's a native Japanese woman.
I said person, and women aren't real people. I'm supposed to believe a small Asian woman is gonna take down 3 6-foot-tall ninjas.
Okay, we're talking about Japan during the feudal era. Those dudes probably capped out at like 5'7". Where's my historical accuracy? Why is it so dark in here? Brother, in one of the games, we fight Anubis on a flaming horse.
They're worried about historical accuracy. And you know, I'll let him cap
He
off.
said we fought
Thomas
Anubis.
Edison made weapons in 3. What are you talking about?
Literally.
Yes.
And-
Wait, but
Why are we talking about that?
I'm gonna let him
Sick
cap
and
off. here.
tired of all this DEI in my game.
What does that even stand for?
Stands for too many niggas.
And
Oh, that's great.
go check out his channel. Fantastic.
Yeah, I'm definitely
You know that's my kind of humor. Yeah,
I'm going right there.
Feudal era, is that Ghost of Tsushima as well? Or no?
Yeah. So no, that's what I'm saying.
It's a lot of games
Yeah.
set in that period. Right?
Here's my kicker. There are literally, Ghost of Tsushima.
Yeah.
Sakura.
Oh, what was it?
Sakura? Sekiro?
Right, yeah, Sekiro. Rise of the Ronin.
Rise of the Ronin.
There's a lot of samurai games you can play right
Many
now.
samurai
Go
game.
play Ninja Gaiden. Fuck it.
Right. Go old school with that.
Right now. No one had this problem with Neo. Neo is another samurai game. And guess what type of protagonist is in Neo? Oh, he is Caucasian.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, there's like-
so it's Tom Cruise. That was fine.
There's like 12 or 15
Like,
Naruto games you can go
Yeah.
play. I'm
Pretty
just
much.
saying.
Pretty much.
Yeah, like apparently White Samurai, which literally was
Neo.
never thing. Yeah, that's fine. But
But who's complaining?
my
Incels.
gosh.
Incels.
A lot of insults, a lot of Twitter. And they like to say the thing I hate the most is when they say the Japanese people are so mad that they're not being represented. Let me tell you, as a nigga who can read Japanese.
How many games Japanese people have?
Look me in the eyes here.
Yeah,
As a person who can healthily translate, not all, but can read it at a bare minimum.
See, now he's just flexing.
Yeah.
But at a bare minimum.
They do realize that
I can go look at those tweets, and I'll tell you what.
they're probably hyped.
They don't care.
Or just don't care.
It's actually, you know what is funny? It was one of the top games that's pre-ordered on Amazon in Japan. It's crazy. That's not to say there aren't some people who are probably like, hey, oh, you know, cool.
Whatever.
Whatever.
It's a game.
But the goal of some brothers who are out there who are taking the time to bots and showing, like, and literally just being like, hey, I want to, like, it. People will go and translate what they said in Japanese and said, I am from France and I feel appalled for the Japanese people in It's actually astronomically insane. And
As a Japanese person, I am offended by.
Blank.
not even that. They wouldn't even say as a Japanese person. They're saying I am from France and I feel offended for the Japanese people.
What?
Yo, first of all, it's a game. I don't go to Assassin's Creed for historical accuracy. And even if I did, it's the niggas in history.
They sprinkle some historical shit.
Yeah,
but
he is actually historical.
Yeah, but he's actual.
Yes,
what you've been asking for.
In the game that started off with MacGuffins from aliens, we're worried about historical accuracy. I really don't understand. But like, what's crazy to me? I'm seeing all these like Asian TikTokers who are saying like it's crazy to us that we get so much defense when it comes to our culture being used as the costume for a game. Right? That's the only time y'all care about us.
Yeah.
And like, there's so many of them said that. And I literally had this debate with somebody at work, and I'm gonna show him this clip. I swear to God, I can't wait to go back home and show him this clip. Because like his argument was, there's, like you said, like he said in the video, there's no way this chick is gonna be 6 foot tall, muscular men. I'm like, okay, dude, have you ever like been in a fight? Anything can happen with a fight. I don't care what weapon you have. And like, again, I've been in fights. I've been in knife situations. I've been in gun situations. Yeah. Listen, dude, you get cut once, you're done. I don't care how buff you are, how strong you are. Listen, and when it comes down to swords, kunai, whatever, arrow, if you get hit first, you're wrapped. She's like, oh, she's tossing around, throwing them. Like, yeah, man, she's faster, she's quicker, whatever. Like if you got with somebody who has skill, that's it.
And you know what's crazy?
You're done.
They talk about it. They actually talk about it a lot, and like, because gun violence is a real thing. And a lot of people will tell you, getting stabbed is worse.
Yeah.
Just in general.
Pretty damn bad.
Just the worst.
Yeah.
It ain't great.
Because you actually literally, it's pushing something
It's a personal thing.
A bullet's quick.
Yeah,
You can literally
like that personal aspect of it.
Yeah.
It feels like extra pain, yeah.
DJ, you want
You've
some
been
bullshit?
stabbed, yes?
I have not been stabbed.
It's not fun.
I've almost been
fun.
stabbed.
Yeah.
But no, TJ, the dumbest shit I fucking hear, right, when it comes to topics and debates like this, is that, man, even the strongest woman couldn't beat the weakest man. I was like, I'm like, I was told this verbatim, like exact phrasing. And I was like, how can you even possibly think that? Yeah. He's like, how can you, like, I'm like, have you seen women who fight? I will show you videos online of like women who have fought men equally and they've won.
There's literal fighting styles.
Yeah.
About
specifically.
judo is all about using someone else's weight.
Yeah.
No, it's crazy that,
man.
and there's a real complaint that you can have about this, and it's that it's fucking Ubisoft. I just don't trust Ubisoft to make a good game.
No, they've not made a good game.
That's all you have to say, and I'll be like, okay.
Ever maybe.
But you have to take the angle of, there's a black man in this lead. I feel offended. Oh my gosh, the woke agenda. They put a black man as the forefront of a video game.
They used a small Japanese woman as a Trojan horse, but inside they were trying to use the black man as an excuse to not like this game. That's basically what they were trying to do.
And they were like, it would have been, and then they started being like, what about Assassin's Creed Africa and all this kind of shit. And then I just
Y'all just making shit up at that point. All right,
Yeah,
cool.
we're doing
whatever.
Kunta next? Is that what we're doing? Roots the game?
No.
Is that what they want?
They gonna make an Assassin's
Slave
Creed
tycoon.
Look,
Is that what they want?
They gonna make a
Clearly it is.
They gonna make an Assassin's Creed
Fuck.
Nat Turner.
Yeah. You don't do that because you know they will. Don't do that.
Assassin's Creed Sojourner Truth.
Bro, I swear to God. Hey, listen. If they've been Assassin's Creed Nat Turner. Hey, if they've been Assassin's Creed Nat Turner, I'll pre-order the fuck out of that.
I ain't gonna lie, I'll probably play that one too. I'll play that.
Just walk around.
I'd play
You're
that.
an ally? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You gotta go too.
Django the game. Is that what we're doing? Clearly they want that, right?
Assassin's Creed Railroad is crazy, dude. That's it.
Not Assassin's Creed Underground Railroad. Oh my god.
I would dead ass play it. I'm telling you right now. I swear to God.
Not Frederick Douglass is a gun.
You know he's gonna be in there.
Now you gotta go to church.
Oh, it's gonna be cameos from everyone. Harriet Tubman.
You gotta go to Frederick Douglass to upgrade your weapon.
Yeah.
Frederick gonna be there. Sojourner gonna be there.
What's that? What they call them? Blacksmiths? Not Frederick Douglass being an abolitionist and a blacksmith. Okay, we're down for that.
You gotta come up with some missions for that.
You gotta go get food from George Washington Carver.
Bro.
Like a peanut delivery. Is that what we doing?
What are we
Why
doing?
is Booker T. Washington here? Who made this game?
Why did they go over here writing a book right now? What's going on?
Real shit, I would buy that game in a heartbeat.
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
I would buy that game.
Out of curiosity alone, I would have to buy that game.
Shit, I would buy that game in a heartbeat.
Oh my God, I buy that
Not a
game.
revolving character. You
Zulu game, yeah.
You get to play Nat Turner, Frederick Douglass, Sojourner Truth.
You know, and someone reminded
Why
me
is
of
Martin
that.
Luther King here?
Another one of these.
Is that a bonus unlockable?
Another one of these lovely, talented creators out there.
Oh, I seen this guy.
Fictional.
I love Tony.
Not real. Sometimes you can jump off a building and just land in a haystack and you survive. Right. And the new character is based off of a real guy. That makes sense to me. His name is Yasuke. He's a black dude. You should have led with that.
Black people. That is a.
It's a touchy subject.
Yeah.
Very much so.
See it, Bat.
Later, Bat.
I'd highly recommend y'all find something else to complain about because this ain't it. Look,
TJ, no,
we
they
deserve,
won't.
I mean, this is the last thing. Like,
I knew they were gonna talk about the black guy. Like I knew they were gonna talk about Yusuke. Like I saw that coming because just
have you paid attention to Disney the past 4 years?
Literally
Like,
anything.
come on.
I knew that was going to be the main argument, but I know they're fucking grasping at straws just to be contrarians when it comes to the female or the woman protagonist.
they literally have nothing. They no one. But that's the worst part about that. Nothing to say.
When do we ever? Hold on. When do we ever? Because now I'm getting pissed off. Like, when do we ever complain about a woman protagonist? Like, ever? Like,
Didn't they complain about that shit in
Elaway and Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yeah, I don't think they ever complained.
Yeah,
nobody
killing
complained
robots
about
and shit. We have never. I mean, like, maybe nobody bitched about Ellie. In the first, I'm not saying not the second. The first Last of Us, right?
Like I said, GTA, there was a little rumblings
Wait,
that people.
I get the Ellie thing.
Yeah.
The second one because of the big buff girl killing.
yeah.
I get that.
Zombie.
See, it was I honestly.
Ellie literally stabbed grown men.
Yeah.
That's pretty ninja-like to me. Like, that's crazy.
Y'all don't think that happens? If you get to sneak up on somebody, you can do that.
Yeah.
She's like 12, so
Right. She's clearly advanced than us. Okay?
Yeah.
It's just it's incredible to see what people are willing to just
Complain about.
Just complain about.
So I'm like, man, just at this point, just the passive aggressive. Well, I don't know what you call that, but just come at me straight up. Like you can be an asshole. Be like, I don't like it's a nigga in the game. Guess who's all right? At least you told me. Like shit. Like it's all the whole the dog whistles and then this and the that's. It's like no, that's the reason you don't like it.
It's more so. I think it's
everyone can see that. We don't need to put on airs.
Now you're concerned about historical accuracy.
They've never been concerned about
that before. But now in this game,
now they are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
now you want to be
they
concerned.
Also,
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's literally a game about jumping into the DNA and memories of your ancestors.
Yeah, man. Like that shit's exhausting, dude. That's why I said, like, I'm not here to change you. If you are stupid enough to be a racist motherfucker, that's you. I'm not here to change you.
No.
Let me know where you stand so I don't fuck with you.
Well, you know what?
And you don't fuck with me. And you can go to your little dark corner of the dark web and jerk off or whatever the fuck you do. I don't know what you do. I don't give a fuck.
I'm upset we got to defend this fucking game when I'd rather play Ghosts anyways.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'd rather play Ghosts.
Okay.
Oh, there's a lot of games.
Or
like what took over my life. I was part of the Marvel Rivals alpha test. I had a great time with it.
How'd you like that?
No, I loved it. I put in 67 hours in a week.
Really?
I'm jealous.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, 67. It was unhealthy. I'm platinum.
Well, I know where I'm going to be in July, which is playing that NCAA football.
Oh, my God. I'm getting that Madden double pack. I'm drafting niggas again. Goddamn right.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
You weren't alive back when you could do that. Yeah, it was great.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? I have not been interested in Madden in forever. I haven't bought a Madden. I'm not this.
I was done. No, man. You remember I had a problem. Like I kept buying them, and they were terrible.
But this game?
But shit.
This one,
let me tell y'all.
Money,
I looked at that NCAA and I said, "Oh, they hit me on something different. I could be in college again."
I'm telling you, that game made Madden better.
What was the mode? Was it Build a Dynasty where you can actually play somebody through all 4 years and you get
drafted into Madden?
Yeah, you get drafted in Madden. I love that.
No, that shit was great.
I was either wide receiver, running back, quarterback, or cornerback
all the time. Yeah,
love that game.
Try to set your dude up to get drafted by the team you want to.
I love that game, man.
That shit was hours of my life.
I ate this trailer up.
Oh yes.
Yes. Oh God, I've been there. I've been in Notre Dame.
Oh yeah, that's in Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Now what is it? They got to halfway.
Yeah, I told you my
and I said
play.
yes. I just said.
And you actually get the actual player's name.
Yeah, that's the wild part.
Nah, okay, look.
You can play as Arch Manning.
Yes.
Look, I don't know what it was in my synapses, but like I saw this trailer and I said, "This is the one."
You ain't lying, Calamity.
You play as any player from any year from the college.
I'm sure they'll have a throwback.
So I don't necessarily know for sure. Somebody actually tells what the modes, all the modes that are involved in the game.
But you can play as anyone who's actively playing right now. But again, you play you start as a freshman. You do the whole thing. Gotta go. I don't know what they got on Google. But
go to class.
Put me into class. I don't know what they do. But it's the whole build of Dynasty, and then you can send them to Madden. And I just said, fuck a Madden.
Yeah,
I'm just playing the game.
I'm just playing NCAA.
Madden is the bonus to NCAA.
I wonder if you can play previous players from previous years.
Yeah, that's
if you can play a Vince Young or
Tim Tebow.
The only reason why I say I don't believe I wouldn't believe so is because they have to pay them niggas.
I was saying because my stepdad played for Notre Dame in the '80s, and I was like, I wonder if he gets paid for it. You know what I mean? But I doubt it. I mean,
was he good?
He was on the cover of Sports Illustrated.
Did he get drafted?
Damn.
Yeah, he went to the Patriots.
No shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Man, that's cool.
Vegas Ferguson, 1984.
How long did he play?
I think he played all 4 years in Notre Dame, and then he played, I want to say 2 years in the Patriots. I'm not too sure. You might have to Google it. Yeah.
Nice.
That's really cool.
That's cool.
I like that.
And I would say, but thank you for engaging in a lovely video game offshoot.
Yeah.
And again,
I'm a gamer.
Shout out to if you haven't seen him before, shout out to Mighty Keith. Has a lot of subscribers. Really
Goddamn, Calamity.
More videos of that tonight.
CTE ratings. Shit. God damn.
I've actually used that DE in the line in real life.
Tell the truth.
I said I've used that on my personal life. Too many niggas. But as we go on, I say you should go travel around the world. Go venture. Go be Blaxcellent.
Be a passport bro.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want
do what
to.
Jordan said.
If you go to Thailand, just be careful.
Go to Brazil, be very careful.
You go to Alabama, be
extremely careful.
But
name any sundown town.
They still got them there.
Yeah.
Why is there a 57 Chevy driving?
Right.
But what's crazy is, and I'm surprised Elijah wasn't in part of this group because he was also trapped on a plane by a certain airline. Now I will preface this by saying, I rep American Airlines and I'll support y'all till I rock.
I do.
So don't fuck up my miles that I got with y'all, please. But
every time I miss my flight, they give me another one for free.
they are,
really good.
the support. The support has always been A1 with me
A1.
personally, in my experience, and but black men are suing American Airlines for racial discrimination. Now let's read a little bit about the story. 3 black men have filed racial discrimination lawsuit about American Airlines after alleging a carrier briefly removed them from the flight after a complaint about body odor. a body odor. The men who were not seated together did not know each other. Say every black man was removed from the January 5th flight to Phoenix, Arizona to New York. American Airlines signed us out for being black, embarrassed us, and humiliated us. The Texas-based airline is investigating the matter as the allegations did not align with its values. And as they were leaving, they realized every black man of the flight was being removed. And I will note that it wasn't just them three. It was about 8 men who were removed from the flight.
What was the reasoning that they said?
Body odor.
A male white flight attendant complained about body odor on the plane. And they went, so like these 8 men were spread out along the airplane. So they had to randomly walk through the entire aisle and pick out each one and tell them to leave because the male flight attendant complained about the body odor. And let me tell you, I would have raised hell. That I'd have been debating everybody. Nobody would have gotten to the chance to leave until like we got this resolved, right? And so the attorney that's representing those 3 guys, she even said that they have like a couple of black employees for American Airlines even saying when they had to get off, what's the ramp?
The tarp.
On the tarp.
Tarp? Yes, I think
yeah, on the ramp or the
tarp.
Whatever connects to the door.
Yeah,
like,
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, this is racist. This is discriminatory. We don't agree with this. This is fucked up. We don't know what's going on right now. We don't know why this is happening. So I think they did eventually get back on the plane. And in that same article, in that same interview they're on, they complained about the fact that, okay, now we're the ones who are going to be targeted by everybody else because we held up the flight. Yeah. And now we are the bad guys. So now they're
looking at you a little bit crazy.
Exactly. And for them, it's like, this is the most uncomfortable experience of my life. Not only did I get targeted for no freaking reason, I got picked out for my race, my skin color, and then I was the bad guy for everybody else on this flight. This is ridiculous.
And I want to note, this is not me shilling for an organization. This is me genuinely from my personal experiences. I almost fly exclusively American Airlines because I have very limited issues. And if I have an issue, they fixed it.
Right away.
Genuinely. And I remember, like, the latest issue for me personally was they the latest issue for me personally was trying to describe this as good as possible. I actually had a flight that was supposed to leave on a Friday, go to Florida. It got canceled because of rain, and there was literally no flights until Sunday. And when I say that support tried to do they stayed on the line with me for like an hour trying to figuring out like, all right, can we get you to Charlotte to get you to try to get you to Charlotte to get you to I'm like linking connections. They tried everything they could. And this is on top of already giving me the refund. They were already. So when I say I know they can try. So I do think this comes down to, flight attendants, a bad interaction. Yep. I don't want to say this is a corporate thing.
Yep.
That said, how the fuck did no one just as a pilot, as someone, I would have been like, time out.
Yeah, can we pause for a second? Yeah, nobody.
Because this is ridiculous. If all the black men were removed,
scattered throughout the fucking plane.
I was like, I can understand, but I'm not understand, but if they were all in the same seat
or row,
in a row.
You can maybe sell that.
You can maybe sell that. But the fact that you walked around that plane,
you went from every corner.
You walked around the plane, did like this.
Like, oh no, he's colored.
You gotta go.
Not even that. Not even that. From the front row to the back row.
Say something. Like my feelings were about to.
They were not. No, make an example. But I get it. They went from the front to the back and be like. How were they able to
I mean, it's no way you can...
Eeny, meeny, miny, bro.
No, it's
too many Negroes. That's what we got. Yeah. This plane has a quota, and you're not it.
It's an odor? You know they got a jungle scent, right? It's clearly one of them. Let's round them up and see which one it is.
You better get these dirty debutantes.
That's clearly.
Oh man!
That's it's no logical way to make this not look racist as fuck.
I would have demanded to see the person who made the complaint.
Absolutely.
I respect these 3 guys because they went about it the classiest way possible. I don't know about the other 5 men, but I promise you.
Ricky.
Why I gotta be grape Swisses.
Man, nah, fuck you.
God damn, Rakeem.
I smell those Swisher sweets.
shit.
I thought he was gonna say.
I smell these long black and mild.
Y'all just hit Black and Miles with the 40s, man,
Right.
with the 40 ounce.
That's crazy to me. How do you
smell
PR?
those chicken wings and
Right. Smells like church's grease in this bitch. Got it. But you have to ask yourself the question:
Smell
how
like
do
food
you?
stamps and welfare.
It smells like the struggle. All right, but the question is, how do you PR this? If you
Give
were in a
them money.
position, if you're in that position,
Yeah.
him money.
Give him money
Give him
and
money.
fire the flight.
Hey,
attendant.
all
That's
flights
about it.
all flights for black people are half off for the next year.
The American Airlines.
Juneteenth
Juneteenth
special.
special is coming.
Anywhere you want to go for free.
the Juneteenth special, yeah, fly for free.
But
Yeah.
you know what's worse? You know what's
Flights to
worse?
Africa. Zero.
African Atlanta.
Now,
damn it.
American Airlines, this is like the worst week for them right now because you know what happened the previous week? That video, that guy left his phone camera recording on a toilet seat, and that little girl went in there to use the restroom, and she caught the camera, told her mom, and they raised hell. Now, I don't remember if it was an employee, I don't remember if it was just a random guy, right? But the little girl caught the flash, like he used some tape or some shit, put it in between the seat with the camera facing towards, the ceiling,
up,
facing up. And he let the flash on. The little girl saw it. She was 9 years old. She had a cell phone camera, saw that, and told her mom, and they raised hell about it. And I caught the guy. I saw it on TikTok, and I do think it's a real article, but I can't remember any details on it. So you might want to look it up.
I just first of all, American Airlines probably like, what the fuck we gotta do?
We ain't
In
united.
2
What's
weeks?
going on here?
We just live.
God damn it.
What I would say is, brothers,
They probably at the end of the day be like, at least we're not united.
Yeah, I'm about to say. They're not. So,
We're not united.
you know.
At least we're not getting clowned for DEI bullshit. Yeah.
bro, you know what's crazy?
Oh, it's even worse. American Airlines retreats after blaming a 9-year-old girl for not seeing a hidden camera in the lavatory. So at first, American Airlines made a statement saying they blamed the little girl for trying to use the restroom and not seeing the camera at first in the first place.
You don't blame the kid.
That's what they did, but then they backtracked. Oh, this happened in Fort Worth?
Oh, no,
Of
not
course
my,
it did.
no.
Oh, and it's a former flight attendant. So it was a flight attendant of luring girls to use a lavatory after taping his
Jesus
iPhone to the
fucking
toilet seat.
Christ.
The 9-year-old's family flew from Texas to California on American last year. And so the airline, after the FBI told them the video of the girl were found on the flight attendant's phone. Woo!
Y'all need to really pick better flight attendants. Maybe do
No one
some
wants to do it.
screenings. That's
No, you need to screen better. No one wants to do it.
Shit out of luck.
They do look miserable. And
They always look
flying
miserable.
flying is not fun. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's brutal.
No, that
Flying's
shit's terrible.
Dude, I'm tired right now. Until y'all give me a drink, I was tired the minute I walked in here. Because keep in mind, I was sitting on the runway for 2 hours,
Right.
just cooking on a plane. Because there was a storm going on in Dallas, and all the planes came to Austin. I was like, why? I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I went from Savannah to here. I'm an hour behind, but yeah. But American, dude, a PR, you would have to really lower prices at this point in time.
Yeah, you got to do something for the people.
Absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
you look terrial.
In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
For airlines, it don't take long. It does not take long.
Sheesh.
I say, first of all, American Airlines, get your shit straight.
Get it together.
But brothers, get your money.
Hell yeah. Sue the fuck out of
Bro,
them.
I said, I'm telling
That's
you.
still my dream, by the way.
Like, the problem is, I do not wish any of these negative experiences on anyone.
Absolutely.
No.
Semicolon, however.
Oh, shit.
Let me get one. Let me get removed from a flight.
I just want one lawsuit, TJ, in my life. I just want one.
Catch something.
I want to sue someone.
Just major organization.
Some company.
Be like,
You waiting for that day.
Walmart, Amazon, I don't care.
they said I was
One of
nappy.
them.
I don't know.
I was happy.
I didn't even know they knew what that word was. Oh! The emotional damage.
He is waiting for that day.
He really is.
Fuck it. Don't do it.
Well,
You know what's crazy?
You know you is too. You will sue. Oh, you'll sue.
Would I
hard.
sue?
Yeah.
Not Jordan. No, it's not a matter of you would sue. Let me hear a story. We suing. Like,
We
We get
this
some.
awesome
Yeah.
We get some class action going. We good. Yeah.
My name is linked to this guy.
I am telling you, moment I hear it, like, it's not just me. Moment I hear something happen, let Elijah pull up. Man, this happened to me. Oh, Lord.
not my grandbaby. No.
Who's the attorney? Ben Crump.
my
We
neck?
gonna get Ben Crump in this
Yeah.
bitch.
I'm like, why my neck hurt? My neck.
I felt a little champagne go up to my neck.
I thought it was racial discrimination. Well, it gave me whiplash.
I can't walk straight with all this racism.
When Elijah told me this story, my neck turned fast. I got a crook in my neck now.
I was on the flight in spirit.
I'm a little crinkled up a little bit now. I got this chicken wing arm going on, man.
I cannot help it.
I honestly think it's gonna happen to one. It's more than likely to happen to one of us on a grocery store because we are super. Here's my. This is my tenfold. I live in Indiana, y'all. So this is my tenfold hat theory, right? So grocery stores, to reduce shrink, they're investing more money into self-checkout lanes, but they also put more cameras in self-checkout lanes.
Absolutely,
because they don't want people to steal a lot of their products, food or whatever, cosmetics, whatever. Right?
Absolutely.
Now they forget that a lot of theft happens with anybody, especially teenagers, especially when it comes to alcohol, things like that, right? But for some reason, black people get targeted more in grocery lines. Listen, I promise you, I live at an apartment complex that is a football throw away from a Kroger, right? and I literally get off work, I'll be in my uniform, and like I will take my time scanning barcodes as it goes along. But I feel like the machine always stops me, but like, food needs to be checked by attendant. I'm like, I scanned it, like, but why? Like, this happens every single time. Like, because I'm black. Like, it happens with nobody else, right? But it's always me. That I'm always, every once in a while, they do kind of stare you down harder than everybody else.
I guess HEB treat me nice because I'll be like 1, 2.
Wait, I keep thinking of Don't Be a Menace when you walk in the store and Liza walking so they nigga.
Yeah.
What?
Wait, what?
Me? But now Walmart's
Walmart. Cold black.
Yeah.
I got a meme for that. I'm gonna show y'all in the chat. But Walmart's getting rid of self-checkouts now.
Really?
Start charging money for it.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Now?
They get rid of self-checkouts now.
What?
Yeah, they're getting rid of it.
They don't have anyone checking you out in the first place.
Walmart gets stolen from so much.
Well, they're not getting rid of
the hub of getting
I think you have to
stolen
pay to use self-checkout, right?
Is it to pay? Because I thought they was getting rid of it completely.
I don't think they're getting rid of it completely because that means they have to pay more people, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to do that.
This is Walmart now. Yeah.
But I was told that they would make people pay to use self-checkout, or you have to severely wait long lines on the registers available with people.
So not only you check out your food, there's an added fee.
Yes.
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want a self-checkout fee for doing my own work.
I can avoid you, Walmart. Like it's.
But then again, it's like,
places.
hey, if you want to avoid these long lines,
money.
Here you go.
Or I can skip all that bullshit and just Instacart and call it a day and say fuck Walmart.
I will say, look, blessed up. HEB ain't giving me that foolishness. I roll with HEB. Man,
I haven't had many bad experiences.
Nah, bro, I rolled with HEB as a college student. I was looking poor, and they looked at me and said, "He's a college student. I don't give a shit."
Oh, the one on Riverside?
No, the one.
That one, like, come on.
They don't.
They don't get too far.
No, but the one on 51st Street, because it's right next to UT.
Oh yeah.
The one on 51st Street, bro. I walked in.
Yeah.
And like I'd be up there in like 1 a.m. And I looked down the lane. There was some homeless person in there. I was like,
yep.
I'm safe. I'm in a good place.
I used to feel safe as fuck at HEB.
HEBs feel safe.
You really do.
Like, cause I feel like there's an unspoken rule. Like no one's trying to fuck with HEB.
The HEB on this one on Mopac and Palmer, the brand new they re-innovated.
I ain't been to that one.
They got security guards and now they got it's no longer safe.
No shit.
Yeah.
No, they got security guards because it's safe. Make it safe.
They were stealing carts. That's why they have.
Look, everywhere gets carts stolen.
Oh yeah.
But see
I've never seen that before with that HEB until now. When I see that security guard, I'm like, y'all got Debo here?
Yeah, I used to work across the street from that HEB, and yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
there's always a lot of carts getting stolen, but that's not my problem. Just how am I when I go there? And I actually have been to that one. I've been to better ones, but
yeah.
I didn't feel too safe.
What's the best HEB in town?
Oh, it's the one down south near San Marcos.
Slaughter.
I like Mueller's is the one I like.
Mueller's is good.
Actually, Mueller's is really good. Yeah.
Elijah's like, what the fuck?
We don't have one. Yeah, we don't. We got that. We got Target. We got Kroger.
Elijah, let me put you on game. HEB is a culture.
I've been to HEB a couple times when I'm down here.
It's a thing.
It's a street. They got to go up there, smell them butter tortillas.
We got Whole Foods. We got Fresh Time.
I like Whole Foods.
What the fuck is a Fresh Time? See, this is one
Fresh sounds
issue.
great.
This is one issue I have about moving to a different state. Is just the HEB aspect. Like that's really that's a real
I'm gonna
thing.
put you on game. If they got a Publix, them Publix.
Publix I fuck with. I've been to
good.
Florida has a lot.
I
of
like
Publix. I've been to
Publix,
Publix. I like Publix. Yeah.
I don't know if we have a Publix.
Not Aldi.
You don't. You don't.
I'll tell you what, y'all.
Aldi sell 2-day-old spoiled.
Bro,
Thank you, bro. Aldi sucks. I don't give a fuck
That
who
is
you
cheap
are.
for a reason.
Aldi's shitty. I don't care how poor I
bad.
am. I'm not gonna eat rotten food. Fuck that shit.
No,
It's still good for a couple days.
No, it was bad yesterday. It was bad yesterday.
I tried to walk into an Aldi. They said, "Nah, your credit score is good." My mind
The
said,
door just blocked you out.
You
put
got
your-
credit? No. You got it.
bro, they said,
Yeah.
bro, they said, "Wait, is that Capital One?"
Nah, you're in the wrong.
You put your quarter in the thing and everything to get the cart. Yeah, he's just like, nah.
Okay.
You mean your car's not plastic? Oh, you're
Oh, yeah,
Bro,
right.
time out. Your maintenance line is off. Get out of here.
No, sir.
Listen, I will have a busted car, right? I will be behind on a couple of bills. I might pay rent 2 days late.
No,
I will never fucking shop at Aldi. I'm telling you that right
damn.
now.
The worst.
And when it comes to those, remember that question you said about like your okay, you can define your own way of how you see wealth. My way of seeing wealth is if I can go somewhere and buy whatever food I like, that's fine. That's A-okay with me because I refuse to eat poor. I'm not saying you have to eat poor, but I'm not going to eat poor. Eating poor to me
It's not healthy.
is eating food that's just on the edge of expiry. On the cusp of expiry. It's like,
He got
fuck that.
The meat has that tag on it.
It has a tag on it.
25% off. It expired yesterday.
You look at the meat, it's like, I mean, partial of it has mold, but
It's a
everything
little
else,
Right, that was fine.
It's a little brown, but it's fine.
I'm actually with the
You
life.
cook that out.
The one thing I don't like to do is like if I say, you know, I'm gonna go eat somewhere. I'm not penny pinching. I'm not looking at the like because if I've already agreed to go out and eat somewhere, you ain't gonna catch me. So because what you put into your body is your fuel, right?
Yeah. Right.
But even then, I'll be like, I wouldn't come out if I was broke. So if I'm out and about,
Okay.
I'm gonna get what I want.
Absolutely.
That doesn't always mean I'm eating expensive.
No.
That just sometimes means, like you said, I personally shop at HEB.
Same.
That's
My backup is Randall's. I fuck with a Randall's.
and if I get if I need something a little bougie, I'm going to Whole Foods.
No,
I cannot
fuck
shop
that. Sprouts.
exclusively at Whole Foods.
Sprouts. If I'm going that route, Sprouts.
Sprouts is great.
Sprouts is amazing.
Let me put the chat on game real quick because I feel like Tommy, you follow me on Instagram. TJ, you follow me on Instagram?
Yeah.
So y'all see when I post and
Yeah.
y'all see when I post and I be cooking every single time when I go to Kroger, you know, Fresh Time, whatever. I go to somewhere like with a chicken and be fresh.
Sure, I
Right?
should.
Yeah.
But maybe I
It's
don't.
Can't trust everybody's meats.
Can't trust everybody's meats, but I always make sure I buy like the no hormone whatever healthy. You know they were able to walk around not be in a cage. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and they're not that expensive.
No,
and they're
cheap meat.
delicious, right?
Yeah.
It's like maybe for a pound, maybe $6 to $7. You buy 3 of those. Maybe that's probably too much if you're not bodybuilding. You buy 2 of those. You get a nice gallon Ziploc bag. Whatever you want to put in there, it can be Jamaican jerk sauce, it can be lemon pepper seasoning, it can be whatever, cayenne pepper. Like you just garlic. All you put the garlic powder, onion powder in there, and you go to your closest grill. You barely gotta look at it. You barely gotta cook it. Just throw it on the grill. Put it all in a Tupperware. If you want to make tacos, make tacos. You want to make a sandwich, make a sandwich. You want to make a burrito, right?
Hey, hold up. Can I backtrack real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
He said chicken thighs, not breast. Let me help you out here. If you're eating chicken breast, no. If you're eating chicken breast, why are you torturing yourself for a little extra grams of fat for flavor? It's okay.
That shit dry as fuck.
The flavor.
You got to
is
know how
okay.
to cook chicken breast.
Yeah, it is so hard, dude.
To cook it properly.
Don't get me started on chicken tenders or chicken
shit's hard. Yeah.
tender fillets. Dude, that shit dries out like
Real quick.
quick.
Real quick. Especially if you put it on the grill.
Every single time.
It dries out
But to your
fast.
point, right? It's literally like, and I'm someone who, if I'm getting meat, I will trust meat. Like for me, I'll get meat from one of the Mexican meat marts
Oh, yeah.
because I trust where that's coming from.
Yeah.
Oh, La Michoacana.
Now,
telling you.
Chad, if you don't believe me, ask Sammy when he comes back who put them on when I first said at this place about chicken thighs in the air fryer. Ask him. I dare you. It was mine. It was me.
Because first of all, chicken thighs amazing. Anytime.
Underrated.
It's actually, if you check my freezer, without a doubt, there's always going to be chicken thighs in there. Chicken thighs and then 93.7 ground beef. Always in there. Except for, I always keep an 80-20.
Mix
for the weekends,
best
baby.
burgers you have is if you mix those two.
For the weekends.
I will say I am a bougie Negro, so when a nigga get paid, I will buy
some Wagyu beef.
No, I'll buy some lamb ribs. I will buy some lamb ribs.
Now, treat yourself.
No problem.
If you're cooking, treat
That's good
yourself.
shit, yeah.
Okay.
But I just, needless to say, treat yourself when you can. And I always tell people when it comes to budgeting, you should I think too restrictive is bad. I think no. What I mean by that is everyone should always have something they're willing to splurge themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
So for me, I don't I have a couple things, but for me, it's usually who's coming to my crib? You come to my crib, but I don't think you've sat down.
I've never came in. Yeah.
But you've come to my crib, and when it comes to one thing I like electronics, my home got them all. My home changes colors. It's got surround sound. It's got the whole nine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Something you use every day.
Yeah,
right?
It's something I use every day. And if I want to fucking get a rave, if you come into my house at 10 a.m., like I'm fucking blowing whistles, twerking and shit, I want to be able to do
Terry
that.
Crews from White Chicks.
But also, when it comes to when it comes to going out, because I don't go out a bunch.
Same.
If I go out, I'm not thinking about it. What I mean by that is if I go out, I'm not trying to think about it. So I budget very strictly around everything else. But everyone should have something that you splurge on a little bit. It could be one thing if you're tight, two things. But you start to loosen up as you kind of get it.
Yeah.
But the whole thing is because if you're too restrictive, life is worth living.
You don't live life.
Pick those things you like. At the end of the day, and if I'm being as honest as possible, I'd rather you be broke and happy than rich and sad. So
very
you spending your money and you okay. But if you're just trying to have that nice balance of financial literacy, but also hey, can I still buy X, Y, and Z? Yes, you can. It's okay. You just got to make sure that
it doesn't financially
bankrupt
put you. Not bankrupt, but put you in a bind.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to do that. But splurge. I recommend
If you
splurging
can
at least
swing
once a month.
swing it. Yeah. Because at
Once or
the end of
twice
the
a
day, happiness is, it's the most important thing, honestly.
You can be restricted.
Needs to be prioritized.
Right. You can be restrictive on your entertainment. You can be restrictive on your clothing. You're restrictive on your travel. Right. For me, I knew my vacation was L.A., Georgia here, and I stayed on my friend's couch in L.A. I stayed at my dad's place in Georgia. I'm staying with Marcos here. So for me, it's kind of that's stopping me from paying for Airbnbs, things like that. So yes, I can eat food. Never skimp out on anything that even correlates with your health.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And food is a big portion of your
don't be
health.
skipping meals.
Now, when
and
somebody
shit.
tells you man, we can go get fucked up on Everclear, shut the fuck up. Buy top shelf shit. Pre-game off that. Don't go to the bar and be like, I'm gonna drink Wells. Nah, I'm gonna have at least.
Let's be honest. At a certain age, that's just what's.
At least have Jack and Above. Jim Beam might slide.
Shit, I'd be like, hey, that shit on the ground? Is that a box on the ground with an El Toro bottle? Is that an unlabeled bottle of tequila? How much? $7.50. Because I'll look at Clase Azul and Clase Azul, I'll make sure I treat people. But for me, if I'm out here misdrinking myself, it depends on my mission. My mission just to have a good time. I don't care as long as it's in my hands. I'm gonna drink top shelf. And then if you're like, Taylor, I got you well, I'll be like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
TJ Lab, what's this coolant doing on the floor?
I'll be like, that smells good.
Not cooler.
What is it, hand sanitizer?
Right.
Let me get it.
God damn.
Tastes like, what is this? Who needs deep eddies when I got hand sanitizer?
Yeah. Why am I tasting 70% alcohol right now? This is rubbing alcohol?
Bro, if I drink it and I'm like, my mouth don't dry up, I'm not drinking strong enough. That's but nah, seriously.
Yeah.
I ain't drink with TJ ever, bro.
Drink you under the table, my man. Golly.
He don't stop till dehydration.
Right.
Shit.
I can show you the world.
Boy.
TJ, sometimes, TJ, I know you pissing brown at night, bro.
Nah, bro.
Oh,
Brown, you're saying I pee.
Right.
Jesus.
Man, hold this pee for a while. He don't pee.
I said, they call me the Sahara. I'm dry for that.
This man is pissing IPAs.
I do agree. If it's somebody else that's paying for it and it's a well shot, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no,
of course.
But it's me. If it's me personally, I'm drinking. Oh no, I'm drinking top shit.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And nobody putting their lips on this bullshit but me.
And I tell you right now, but the way you do it is that you ain't down in top shelf. You're sipping top shelf.
Right.
You're appreciating it.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give me a little Maker's Mark old fashioned. Maybe I might splurge on some McCormick if I'm feeling it. You know what I'm just saying? But like,
Mouth is craving it right now.
Oh, that's not religion. Nah, man, don't like.
Y'all niggas too rich. I be in the crib.
Casamigos.
My college friends will tell you straight up. They were like, we used to do 2 for $5 for locals.
God.
Down those, and then I used to be,
times.
and down those, and then I used to be like 151. I get to the street, and if the street's straight, I didn't go hard enough. I gotta go back. Nah, look, Iron
I would throw up.
Nickname of Iron. Oh, bro, you
he
throw
went
up.
to UT. What do you?
No, because if you throw up, let's say you throw up, I'm looking at you, I'm like, cool, you got a stomach ache? Here's some Tums. Follow that with the shot, baby. Ooh, like I'm not even kidding. You used to be like, ugh. I didn't vomit a lot. I'm known as Iron Stomach, so I was cooling. But like, yeah, you used to be like, take those Tums, you be good.
TJ,
fuck,
you beast.
I used to live a different lifestyle.
Yeah, like, different.
Maybe like 18 and 19 when I didn't have liver damage. But like,
this was like
For the risk of it, yeah.
Okay, so this was to 23. Nowadays, I'm a little older. 28.
We fucked ourselves up so.
Yeah.
28. I like to drink a little more responsibly.
Of course.
I mean, I got
I
one.
hope so. Yeah. The older you get, I mean, look, you pick what you like.
Except wine, bro. Wine, I can't be drinking like that. Wine makes me get up with headaches.
Dessert wine. I mean, you can sip a dessert wine or maybe like a nice Chardonnay.
So heavy.
Yeah.
I hate dry red wine. I think it's disgusting. I don't know anybody who likes it outside like old white.
No. Okay, look. Like red wine. It's like
it's sweet.
It's like Tampico. It's thick for no reason. I'm like, why is this so thick? And they said, oh, this one's creamy. I said, why do I want that creamy?
I don't want that.
I want refreshing, crisp.
I like white. What was it? White? No.
Yeah, white wine.
White wine.
Yeah, you got Pinot Noir, you got Pinot Grigio, you got Chardonnay.
Mm-hmm.
I used to try to be a bartender, but you got those 3 wines, and I might be fucking up one way or another.
Those should be light though.
There's a couple of them, but the white wines are a little bit better, and typically they have more flavors.
Absolutely.
All this is telling me, hey, when we hopefully go floating this weekend,
we're not bringing wine.
No, I'm not bringing wine.
I won't be asleep.
But
I'll be throwing up.
Well, I'm gonna make Elijah a little sippy cup. Like sippy
Bro,
cup.
this man is gonna poison.
Yeah, bro. Nah, I mean having.
But you be around people that will protect you.
Yeah.
Right. But like who's
bro.
I know.
I'm gonna do some Tom and Jerry shit. I'm gonna bring a pin to his fucking.
I know I've referenced Fallout 3 times today already, but have y'all seen Fallout?
Yeah.
You remember that episode where Lucy just caved in and started drinking the fucking water in the toilet?
Yeah.
That's
Radiated
CJ.
water.
He's doing some radiated water.
Is he the ghoul? Okay.
He is the ghoul.
Oh.
That ass. He can drink anything he wants to.
Nah, dog. I'll be sitting there like, bro. I'm like one of them Disney villains. I'm Disney witches. Like the skull.
Into a cauldron.
Yeah.
Them little death skulls.
Yeah, what's this thing got a cauldron?
Glowing neon green for whatever reason.
Yeah. Fucking stick the spoon in there, bird.
He out here making the flaming moes. Okay, TJ.
No, I used to, but no, so I don't actually drink a bunch nowadays. Really and truly, I try and keep it to maybe a few times. Like, if I'm drinking, like this is the most I've drank, like consecutively. I drank last weekend.
Yeah.
I drank today. And I'll drink this weekend, and then I'm probably not drinking for the next month.
Yeah, same here.
Like I'm good, but
Month is a long time.
That's a struggle.
But if you wanna, but if you ever wanna test me, a European man came to the city. My roommate back in the day.
Oh shit!
And he was like, I'm European. I'll drink you under a table." And in the night, he literally vomiting on the side of the ground, like tweaking on the ground. I said,
Bitch.
Fucking, I was like M. Bison at the end. Like laughing at his head.
I'm surprised you didn't just get up right.
Up.
Yeah, like Jordan just get right up to his ear. Bitch. Yeah,
Be like Riley.
Welcome back in line. Welcome to the chat.
Yeah,
what's up,
welcome.
Yeah.
Wait, so you floating? I'm floating. Are you floating?
I do not do water.
But you definitely.
I am floating.
You know he is.
We're gonna have a fucked up time.
We're gonna have a fun fucking time. Tommy, come on.
No.
I'll buy you some floaties to put around your arms.
Man,
I'll buy you like a little blow up yacht. How about
water
that?
kills, man. I'm good. I am A-okay.
Nah,
that's unruly water. That's like, you know,
Imagine-
man ain't
have you
controlling
gone
that shit.
I have never been floating in my entire life.
Floating? How do I describe?
You've been to Texas like 4 times.
Yeah, no. The last time was
Floating
we
is
just went
just-
to Lake Austin.
Oh.
we just went to.
Imagine sitting in a
a
recliner but in the water.
It's literally a very relaxing, like almost therapeutic. Like
It is.
I throw on some
You
music.
think of it's a lazy river, but it's real.
Basically.
That's it.
If it was a possibility, we could like bring the cameras and everything else and like record while floating. If we have waterproof everything, right?
Yes.
I guarantee we do it. I promise you, we'd be the first podcast to do it.
Oh, that would be cool.
That would be
It'd be
different.
fun as
yeah.
fuck.
That would be
Nah,
cool.
but I
We be sweating though.
It's gonna be hot than a motherfucker out there.
hot as hell.
This camera's slipping out my
You
hand.
gotta get-
gotta hold this one, man.
Nah, but the problem is
You will get darker.
No, yeah, I'm literally. Sometimes it's hard to explain to Michaela,
Yeah.
because she'll see me in the sun, and I'll be like a fucking vampire. Like I'll fucking run, I'll be in the shade, like
I'm not a fan of
like
the
looking.
sun,
I'm like I saved my color change until the middle. Yeah, chameleon. I saved my
long
color
summer.
change till midsummer.
You know, Hoy, I made the biggest mistake thinking that because we have built in like SPF in our swimsuit. So I was like, I don't need no suntan lotion.
Yeah, I used to think
I
that
put
shit
my
too.
I put my damn tank top down. I said, what is this tan?
Have you ever had a sunburn?
I never had a
I
sunburn.
had one before.
I've had one.
That shit hurts.
I
Yeah.
bet.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, okay, now I need some suntan lotion. I'm
Yeah.
like,
No, I don't fuck around with it.
Past about 6 to 8 hours of consecutive sun time on a hot day, you will get a sun.
You gonna get it.
No matter how
Yeah,
black you
yeah.
are. Now, if you're out there like white people, I mean about an hour. They got
It takes. It's gonna
maybe
take
30
a
minutes.
while.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
30 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
they cook fast. You know what I
Nah, fuck that. I treat myself like Sunspot from X-Men. I'm like,
not chicken. He's like, white people cook. I'm like, not chicken breast. Cook for 30 minutes. yeah. They
Same-
cook.
equal amount of time.
Yeah.
Listen, man, hey, they cook like TV dinners, all right? They cook like banquet, okay? But I'm just
Not
saying.
banquet. Oh my God.
bro, at least make some lean cuisine, nigga. Like, bro, he said banquet.
Banquet. I was like, damn, I haven't had that in a hot minute.
My first sunburn was I was working security. I was working at the Indy 500, which is going on right now. We're big for racing, right?
Yeah.
And I was working with one of my homies because he owns a security company, and we were hired by Coors. No, not Coors. We were hired by one of the beer companies, and they could only have Coors and maybe Michelob, whatever Coors own, the Coors Bank and all bullshit like that, right? And we had to stand out there. Like, people love racing. I didn't give a shit. It smelled like asphalt, gas, and just and grass. Like, I just didn't like it. And so I had to stand up for 12 fucking hours so it was over. Let me tell you, my nose and the back of my neck were singed for days.
It hurts, man. Yeah, because I got mine at the beach.
Yeah.
Of like 9 hours straight at a hot
9 to 12
August
hours
day.
out.
Yeah, like that shit hurt. And I thought the same, that whole myth of like, oh, we can't get sunburned. The fuck we can't.
I think we have a resistance. We're not proof, right?
Yeah.
Like,
it's a really high
we've
resistance,
been
but
really
yeah,
high
we ain't. It
Yeah,
ain't proof.
it's like why are we talking like an RPG? It's like,
I mean, we do.
I'm sun resist.
I mean, we do. Like, listen.
we had D&D.
Yeah.
We got that, but we
Hey,
get sickle
hey, what is
cell.
it?
Like it's a
Roll for
trade-off.
initiative.
Right. Black people
Am I gonna get sunburned?
Dexterity.
Dexterity. You're out here dodging.
Turn the Baldur's Gate. Now,
you're
black
like-
people have like plus 50% resistance to heat, sunlight. We got, minus 50% decrease in cold. Like, this is how it works. Opposite with the white
I
people.
don't
That's
fuck
just
with
how it
cold,
goes.
man. I can't do
We
it.
get, bro, listen.
This nigga just
cold-
described a D&D character. You got 50% heat, but minus 50% in cold. Nigga, you
yeah.
like, it's just,
Man, can I change my race? No.
No, you can't. It's too late.
You stuck with
Listen,
it.
we get debuffs in water and cold, but listen, any basketball court is a buff, all right? Any athlete, any sport, any ball, it's a buff.
Yeah,
it's a buff. We got that.
Any physical activity.
it's just.
We have extra stacks in athletics, all right?
It's like, why has he got that third bone? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know.
That extra bone in our body.
Yeah.
Special.
Well,
Superheroes, don't you know?
What are we talking about? Let's get back to the topic.
well, the topic is lost.
I don't even remember what it was.
This was American Airlines. Yo,
Got
hey,
the TV dinners.
DEI.
Diddy.
hey,
right.
Diddy. Well, I'll close us off with whatever pops up as the first thing that pulls into my black news for the day. So I will say,
Not Lizzo.
not South Park. No, I cannot let you.
I haven't seen South Park.
I knew, bro. I saw that little snippet, and I knew somewhere I was like, Jordan's bringing joy. Jordan's brimming.
You know,
He wasn't mad at it.
Is it on Hulu? Is it on Hulu now?
No, it's on Paramount.
yeah.
I don't know if I'm paying for it or not. Okay.
Well, what I will say is,
What Negro news you got?
I don't have a lot of Negro news, but what I can say is, I'll keep the general jab going.
I'll say for some beef damage.
General jab going, and I know what show we've got coming up next or coming up soon. Because, bro, first of all, you hijacked the fuck out that.
He did great, didn't he?
No, Jordan, I've never seen you take such initiative.
For what?
Such proactivity.
You saw that show?
No, not on that one. I just meant the Sexcellence that you would like to do.
No,
He
yes,
said,
I'm saying.
Yeah.
He gave us a sample the other night.
Yeah, he was like, I would like to. I'm taking the helm. I want.
Yeah,
He literally said, here's the cast I want there. Here, I do not want anyone but these people. I was like,
For the Sexcellence?
Sexcellence.
for the Sexcellence.
Sexcellence is
And
going to be a great show.
Can I get a preview of it?
No.
You'll be on it.
Yeah, you're going to be on it, are you not?
Yeah, he is.
I'm here till Monday.
Yeah, you are on the
You will be
Sexcellence.
on.
We're filming this Sunday.
Yeah.
So and we have a bunch of shows with Elijah with the cast. We're all recording one of these days for Patreon. So it's gonna be a great time.
Can we do anime?
Yes, we are doing an anime.
Yes. All right, let's go.
And I don't know if you heard it, but I did have a special treat for you. I did watch all of Overworld just for you. So I said I will save my opinions. But don't think I forgot. I said I gotta watch all. So I caught up.
Thank you.
I completely watched it.
Thank
All
you.
fan of excellence.
Can you do me a favor?
Thank you.
Can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all write like a list of anime that I should be watching?
Dude, it's tough, man. For me, for me, I'm more fantasy. So like my shit will be like Overlord, Goblin Slayer,
Vinland Saga?
Vinland Saga is more realistic. It's not really fantasy, but it's on the brim of that. I don't fuck with the slime show. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Sorry to be a hater.
I don't like that. I stopped watching that
That
shit.
was kind of lame. Not gonna lie to you.
Which one?
The time I
Slime.
was in
Reincarnated slime.
slime.
How far did y'all get?
I got to see. I'm still on season 1.
I finished season 1, but I was like, I'm not interested in going back.
So it built. So the whole thing is.
It builds, right?
Yeah, it's like so you can't go into it thinking it is an action shonen.
Okay.
No.
It is a political shonen with
That's
action.
what I thought. Yeah. I got it.
With
Yeah,
action
yeah.
sprinkles. But it does build up and it gets to certain places that I think are really good. Now, what I won't say is I don't think it's like, I think it's pretty high up there on my list of things to watch. But right now, if you want some genuine recommendations, and I'll even do current season. Damn, nigga, were you running up them steps? There are a lot of steps.
Yeah. Plus 5 groundskeeping.
What's up?
Plus 5 groundskeeping. That's hilarious.
That's my racial bonus.
Yeah.
Plus 3 roofing.
Yeah.
Multi-class craft.
It was like his stamina bar's double. But no, but what I would say right now, current season, what I've had a good time with, or I'll do current and last season, what I've had a good time with is Windbreaker. Great.
Okay.
Solo leveling.
Solo leveling from last season was pretty good.
Dying in a dungeon.
Delicious.
Delicious in dungeon.
Fucking
Is that on Netflix, right?
I'm fanatic about it right now.
What else am I watching? Like in season that I'm keeping
Me
up
and
with.
Mike just saw this new one on Netflix. Garudan or something like that.
Yeah.
Way of the Lone Wolf.
Um,
So 80s.
Wait, wasn't there? What was the one that you guys were talking about on the last Anime Excellence? You said like something like Jujutsu. I know Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
But there's another one. Is there not? Is like something similar to that or no?
no,
Think
Jujutsu
so.
Kaisen's kind of
It's the
its
only
own
one.
thing. I would highly recommend if you haven't seen it. If you're, and I cannot give you anything on this. Oshinoko actually give a high recommendation to.
It's Crunchyroll?
No, but what it's on, I can give you a password to. That one has an hour 20-minute long first episode, so that's how serious it is.
Okay.
But in terms of how much, but when I say what it's tackling, I think they handle with a nuance that isn't found a lot of the times. But if you
might like Kaiju number 8.
Oh, I think you'd like
I think that's what
Kaiju number 8 would be great.
Okay.
And then I almost said Mob Psycho, not Mob. Yes, Mob Psycho, but I'm not Mob Psycho. What's like Mob Psycho but with muscles? Mashal. That's what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you have some things
the last anime that I actually watched was Monster or Monsters. Monster. Yeah.
Like an old school one.
Yeah, he's a doctor that was doing surgery on a kid. The kid grew up to be a very smart serial killer.
Oh shit!
So that's my favorite. I like those type of anime, like that.
You like
Death Note?
Touch of horror?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Tokyo Ghoul.
I think Tokyo Ghoul's kind of lame. That's just me. But hey, I watched the first season. That was great. After that, I was like, I'm lost.
Frieren. I like Frieren.
Frieren. I'm a diehard Frieren fan. Let's go. I can my Frieren.
Nah, bro. I had to justify Frieren to some people who are like, it's too slow, and I'm like, that's the point.
That's the point, bro.
It's cooking. Let it cook,
bro. When she cooks,
she cooks.
When she cooks.
Okay.
Oh, you like horror kind of violence? Have you seen ReZero? Ooh, let me tell. Fuck everything we all just said. Watch ReZero.
I don't agree with that, but
have you seen ReZero?
Something in the rotation? Yeah, of course. ReZero could be a rotation. It's okay.
Okay. I said ReZero first.
Wait, what was that?
It's bad.
It was like Devil May something.
Devil May Cry Baby.
Not Devil May Cry Baby. It was like an anthology that was on Hulu for like girls and stuff like that. I forgot the name. It's like some sort of horror. Let me actually look it up. It's still on my queue, but that type of style of anime I actually like.
Okay.
Devil May Cry Baby, I actually like that.
Psychopaths.
I thought it was overrated.
You should watch Psychopaths too.
Psychopaths is really good.
Psychopaths is really, really good.
I'm trying to finish the one where he gets his limbs back every time he kills a demon.
Dororo.
Dororo.
Is it Dororo?
Dororo is good.
Yeah.
That's on Netflix, right? That's the one the dragon. Like
No.
Elizabeth.
That's Dohedoro.
I was looking at something else.
Yeah, Dohedoro is one of the dragon. Dororo is one of the guy with the limbs. And what's the one with the lady with the motorcycle?
Oh, Durara.
To me, no.
They're all good. They're actually all good.
Hey man, if you want to go back in the day on Fox Kids, there was Do Re Mi.
Oh gosh. Have you ever seen Ghost Stories, the dub?
The one with the cat?
Yeah.
Bitch! He's do that shit? Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah. The one.
I only saw one episode. I need to actually watch.
Yeah. The one where it said, "Run like a big black man behind you."
One of the greatest lines of all time.
A new version of Blade of the Immortal. I'm watching that. It's pretty good.
Okay.
There's a lot of things to watch.
Just give me a list.
If you want a personal, I'll like I say, everyone send their personal 3 things to watch right now. Don't inundate them. Watch One Piece.
That's too long.
No, it's not
too long. It's not too long. Skip filler, you're good. I promise.
Not even just that. People say it's too long. Treat that shit like seasons. Now you got a season every season. Watch. This shit's 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
All right.
20 minutes an episode.
Jordan, I'll say something blasphemous. Don't be afraid to hit 10 or 15 second skip on like the long painting shots.
Okay.
Just to be honest with you. That's how I got it through
you
One
might
Piece.
have to convince me like, okay, I'm gonna have to watch this like the Snyder cut in seconds.
Yeah, break it
I have to
down.
do it like that.
Or you just enjoy the ride. Take it like a nice peaceful time. It's a great time. And for you, because I know that you like, I don't give. Great Pretender. Great Pretender is great.
Time ago.
Rakim, I gave up on Tower God. I'm sorry.
I think Spy Family was like the last one.
I want to watch that.
I like Spy Family.
I want to watch that one.
Yeah, that was good. That's it.
Tell me what
I didn't even get around to Chainsaw. Was it Chainsaw Man? Yeah,
You'd love that.
I like what I saw.
Man.
I'm telling you, if I watch anime, I have to watch it for like a week straight because the molecular structure of my brain changes.
It's like you just took acid.
It is like it really feels like it hits.
Everyone else has drugs. Tommy has. Tommy's like, I'm sober with anime.
I have to call in the shows like, oh, are you sick? No, I was watching anime.
So personally, I like to watch and read a wide variety of things. But like I said, there's been a lot of things just week to week that have interested me. I'd say right now, if I had to give something to watch, that's just been a treat to watch. It's been Windbreaker. I have been enjoying it.
Oh, that's the one I was talking about. When They Cry, Hiragashi. It's an anthology horror.
I haven't seen it before.
I like that one. It was pretty good. But yeah, that's the type of style of anime that I like.
Not commercial break, but different pan break. Nigga, are you recommending shit? Got
him. Serenity. No, I do not like animation. I don't consider animation. It's too rich for that. I don't like Disney shit. Disney has fucked it up for me.
No, man, I love animation, and I'd say Disney even has some shows that are pretty good. Amphibia's great for no reason. Thank you. I'm like, it has no business being that good. It's just a treat.
My sister told me to watch Parasite, which is on my list.
I love Parasite.
Is that good? Okay, dope. I'm gonna watch it.
I love Parasite.
Now, if we're talking Disney shows, so I've watched a lot, but I definitely, or shows in general, cartoons that I've recently watched. I always watch Gumball. Gumball's always in rotation, but Gumball's not a children's shirt. I don't care what anyone tells me.
That's those early Cartoon Networks.
It's not even early. It's
even early. Yeah, it's like a few years ago.
Yeah. It's like they just do shit. Yes, it's French. Go. Yeah. I do love Amphibia quite a bit. I don't know why. It's just a treat. To that point, Owl House is good. And then
I like the first season of Infinity Train.
Infinity Train's dope. Yeah. I would say,
damn it, slow down.
So it's an animated show I saw on Max.
Infinity Train like legally. You're gonna have to.
Yeah, you gotta bootleg it.
Oh yeah.
God damn it.
So it's a show that's on Max. It's not getting another season. It's an animated show. It's not anime though. It's.
Is it the one where like the girl's dad?
Yes.
Scavenger's Reign.
That shit is good.
What's that about?
They're like stuck on a planet, like this alien planet, and it's really surreal. Like all the creatures that they encounter.
The animation styles.
Psychedelic.
Yeah, it's almost like some Ralph Bakshi type shit.
Is it like adult animation?
It looks a lot like.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like Ralph Bakshi, like a new age kind of Ralph Bakshi.
Not Amphibia, but
Owl House.
Owl House. Okay.
And I would say if like unintentionally, so I was in like the grown up and finished Forever era, but they did have something else where the guy made, not saying I'm recommending this, but they got a show called Milo Murphy's Law. And in that show, first of all, I love that show very much. But one of my favorite jokes is just they have this teacher that really loves her desk. And this is a Disney show. And she's like rubbing up on, she's like, I just love this wood so much. And all the kids are like looking at her like, and she's dead ass saying it. She's like fucking just rubbing up on this chest. And they're all like, and I was like, is this Disney? It's like,
are you going there, Disney?
No, there's a lot of shows.
The Owl House. The Owl House.
Owl House is really good.
That's what you're talking about.
But I like if it's not that like, and I would say those are more like feel good, like kind of watching chunks. If you've never seen Gumball, you should like that would be my first and foremost recommendation.
Do you guys like retro stuff?
I mean,
how far back?
Do you guys like early 2000s humor?
I mean, we're up there.
I was gonna say like I'm a huge fanatic for Megas XLR.
Megas XLR is great.
And if you haven't seen,
I heard of it, but I never got a chance to actually watch it.
Chicks dig giant robots.
Mega Sex what?
XLR.
That was when Cartoon Network just really. I was like if you think about it, you're like, they just put this on.
They're dropping hits. Bangers. They're dropping hits because that came out. Kids Next Door came out. What else came out? Billy and Mandy came out. Oh, dude, they were dropping hits. They had bangers back in the day. Let me tell you. Samurai Jack was going strong.
Oh, yeah. I love Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack was my shit.
That was my shit.
Yeah.
Samurai Jack was the shit. But nah, this is just sure 2000s energy.
Straight 2000s.
You gotta turn it up.
All extreme.
In Jersey, from afar. You gotta find first gear in your giant robot car. Dig giant robots. I dig giant robot chicks. Dig giant robots. Oh, I got it wrong.
What's it about? Robot. Yeah, like
robot.
the whole thing is like literally he just got a robot car.
How did
That's
I not
it.
see this? But then again, I was watching Jackie Chan Adventures. So.
Oh, Jackie Chan is also goated.
You more way out. One more thing. One more thing.
Jackie, can you go bring me my?
So I've anyone who like grew me, I have an encyclopedic knowledge of like animated show intros. Like,
As I can see.
I literally
I want to go intro for intro with you one day on the show.
easy.
As like a game
Easy.
show.
I'll eat.
That's a
Are
great
you sure?
game show.
Easy. I'll eat.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 28.
Y'all about the same age.
Fuck, let's go. No,
I'm same age at this point.
Anything I know, from fucking a pup named Scooby Doo to now, bitch.
Right,
I would say-
A pup named
Y'all-
Scooby Doo.
That's bad.
Yeah.
God damn, kid.
Now, fuck.
What does Serenity say?
Hold up.
Shaolin Showdown.
Like, what is y'all's weight class just within like early 2000s?
No, take me anywhere. Take me anywhere.
Give me Muppet Babies.
Yeah, fuck you. That's not a cartoon. That's not a cartoon.
That was a cartoon.
It is
Tiny Toons, go. No Tiny Toons, you got Tiny Toons.
Tiny Toons. We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little.
Oh, God.
It's cartoony.
I would've liked
Hey,
that.
yeah, he got it. He 1-0.
Let's go.
But I
Got a lot of good shows that's coming this weekend.
I personally like I love but I love cartoons. I love
Not as much as Elijah.
fuck you. No, all right. Literally, I would just go series for series because
He was too busy traveling, man.
no, fuck you on that. Nah, cause I even watched like for some reason I watched all the fucking Scooby Doo seasons of like.
Yeah, how the
like
fuck do you know a pup named Scooby?
I love
but
pup
you
named
don't
Scooby.
know.
Literally would
Tiny
play it.
Toons.
If you were homesick from school, they literally played it like the first 3 hours of the day until noon.
Oh yeah.
And then like they had a bunch of shows like I love cartoon intros because sometimes they'd steal shit like fucking Johnny Test. This is
Oh,
Green
fucking
Bay.
Johnny Test.
Fucking
Johnny
American
Test or Quest?
Johnny Test.
Test. There was. I don't know much about Test. I fuck with Quest.
Yeah, I
but the
remember
fact that they
Quest.
came out with a Johnny Test, I'm like, okay, so no one
That's new
getting
to me.
sued for this shit. Okay.
Yeah, I fuck with Michael Jackson. I don't like Michael Blackson. That's only how it goes.
I also what is it? American Dragon Drake Long. That was like my shit.
American Dragon.
It's a good one.
Yeah, he.
Oh man, fucking back in the day, man, you had Julie B. Jones. Julie B. Jones?
I think it was Judy B. Jones.
No, not Julie B. Jones. That was a book. Juniper Lee. I'm sorry, I think about Juniper Lee.
Juniper Lee. I was like
Juniper Lee.
I thought you were talking about like series.
No, I was thinking about Juniper Lee.
I got
Juniper
one.
Lee. Juniper Lee and American Dragon came out at the same time, but American Dragon did better.
Shit. I got one more for y'all before we get out of here.
Let's do it.
Men in Black, the animated
Man, go
series.
Scooby.
Oh,
A pup named
that's the thing. That's just the sound.
Yeah, it's just,
I was like,
that was a trick one.
yeah, and then you do a breakdown like.
Really listen to this song right
That shit was hard.
Scooby. He said, there's a mystery in town. And some girls say something around a Scooby. A pup named Scooby Doo.
That shit is so early 90s, it's not even funny.
I used to watch this show quite often too.
Tommy, throw us another one.
Oh, fuck, man.
Nah, dog.
That's
no,
it?
I mean, some of my, we can just talk about favorites real quick.
I'm about to say, I was going to go Freakazoid next.
I love
You might have beat me with freaking.
so some personal
Very Freakazoid.
so some personal favorites of mine, like just over time. I love Goof Troop.
Oh, Goof Troop.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, yes. I forgot about that one.
Yes, they always stick together.
Goof Troop.
They're still friends forever.
Right, I'm going to go home and watch that.
Yeah.
Now. Is that on Disney Plus?
That should be. Darkwing Duck is a classic.
Darkwing
Duck. Yeah.
Get.
All right.
Darkwing Duck.
Illpocalypse. I never watched Bots Master, but my older siblings does. But I do know the theme song. Anybody know what Bots Master's theme song is?
I've actually never seen
Bots Master. I said, he said, don't put on your 3D shades. It's laser time, boys.
What the shit?
I
Illpocalypse. Did I get it right?
80s
Master's
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's a good
I'm trying to
one.
think like
Fighting food on. Fighting food on.
That's my ringtone.
I'm trying.
Oh shit!
Like, it's an unknown
Like
number.
true
That's legit as
favorites. Oh, I'm so picky. Like I don't like because I do love A Pup Named Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Love Darkwing Duck. I love Goof Troop. Disney has some bops.
Got some bonkers? No bonkers?
Oh my gosh, Rescue Rangers. Was also Chip and Dale.
Chip and Dale.
I don't know Exo Squad. I don't know that one. I know Time Squad.
Exo Squad is super old. I didn't watch it, but I had a toy of it that we got at like a flea market.
Yeah.
And me and my brother were like, where the fuck is this robot?
Sonic X. I
Now,
love.
Beetleborgs don't count, Juke. That was not animation.
Was it not?
It was not.
Big
Bad Beetleborgs, yeah.
Man.
Dude, I've been all
back.
over those.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You
have
remember Mask Rider? Fucking Mask Rider.
I'm surprised you forgot
Oh
Pup
my
Named
God.
Scooby Doo.
Fucking
Some of the
Fergus.
songs I
It
don't remember.
unlocked in your brain. Right?
Yeah. Once I hear, I was like, yeah, I get it now.
I remember this cartoon because it had one of the longest titles of all time. It was Super Robot Monkey Team Hyper
So yeah, Super Robot Monkey Team Hyper Force Go. Yeah, I like try us.
You'll never succeed.
I've told people about that show, and they're like, "Are you fucking?
It's a real
fever
fucking
dream?"
show.
I'm like, "No, they fucking No, hold up. I gotta pull it up.
Play it, you know?
Nah, cause it was like I don't want to say it was like somewhere between Power Rangers and cause colors were like sorted
Colors are
out.
part of it.
Big
Yep,
thing.
you're right.
Yeah.
Which one was it?
It was between that and what? Zoltron? Not Zoltron. Voltron?
Voltron was one.
It was more like Voltron and Power Rangers kind of put together, but with monkeys, I guess.
Shit.
Yeah, literally. That was.
So yeah.
Okay.
I
Not a fan of that animation.
it was
As a kid, you liked it.
yeah, as a kid. Teen Titans, Puffy Yumi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Time Force. Yep, Puffy Yumi. Puffy Yumi had a very short,
Time span.
literally, and I don't remember what happened to that band.
Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad. Man, I could go into all of them. I remember that. VR Troopers. Man, I know them all. I watched
That was
them
my
all.
shit back in the day.
All of those were my. Yeah.
Rangers from Beverly Hills.
That one. I think that was like the last one. Fuck, man.
We should just. I think we did it enough. Like
Thank-
this should be like another nostalgia show again.
No shit. No shit. We might as well
No,
at
I'm
this
telling
point.
you, I would love to 1v1 TJ on
Try me.
what's like a buzzer beater, like who can like name this theme song the quickest.
Bro, if it's
wait,
2000s, you're done. If it's 90s, Captain Planet, he's a hero. Gonna take pollution down to zero.
Yeah, no, that's too easy.
Wait,
coming
what you have to do is
planet side.
play the song. Be like, I can name that song in 3 notes.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
I wanna-
If you
Hey,
play
look.
the first second, like if it was like play first second, play 2 seconds, play 3 seconds, and then after that, like
Let me host that. I would love to see that.
Yo, bro.
who's this? Like, oh well, shit.
Seatbelts, everyone.
Anybody know Wayne Head? Wayne Head.
Wayne Head, the party's just begun. Yeah, I remember that.
Wayne
Yeah.
Head.
I've never heard that.
Wayne Head was a
Before your
cartoon
time.
done
It was
by
before the Wayans brothers.
Yeah,
They-
Damon
yeah.
Wayans.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They had a cartoon.
They did.
I
The
never.
kid had like an
They
orthopedic shoe and everything.
No, he had like a bum leg.
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Oh.
he was bald. He was a bald-headed kid before Little Bill.
Really?
Yeah. He was just a mean little fucker. But like, it was an entertaining show.
What year was this?
Oh, it was 90s, man. Yeah, it was like 96.
Came out. I was 96.
Yeah,
I was
96, 97. You were, you
Nah,
were literally
I-
probably not born. Yeah.
Man,
Pepper and
Nah, dude, I used to watch because like so my aunt had this channel called Nicktoons, right?
Yeah.
And I was like and it was like it was not Toon I think it was Tunic or whatever it was.
Yeah.
But like it was the one that had like the off shows that you would not normally get. That's how I watched Cornelia and Bernie. If no one's ever seen that, which is like, but that's also like. If you wanted to get the cartoon theme songs, you had to have that person who had the cable.
Yeah,
that Toon Disney,
No, that was a package.
Nicktoons.
Yeah, that
and,
was
like,
that
one.
third-tier package.
Because it was not
Yeah.
the one where you got Disney, and then you click over to Toon Disney, and that
That
shit
was
would be
some
blocked.
extra shit. Yeah.
No, you'd have to get the one.
They put the telephone number for the call.
Oh, Squawk Cats was my shit.
Yeah.
Wait, what was it?
Squawk Cats, bro.
Oh, I forgot all about Squawk.
Okay, I know what Squad Cast looks like. I've never seen Squad.
Oh, I forgot all about Squawk.
That's the one that I'm
Shit,
like,
yeah, that one.
note, I can get it.
That one escaped me.
I mean, the
I forgot
quicker
about
one
that
note
one.
ones I know of. Oh, House of Mouse. Damn.
Oh, House of Mouse was Bob. House of Mouse was just a good show in general.
Yeah.
It was just fun.
Because it was like, because that's where you like, it was like, did you ever see House of Mouse?
No.
So House of Mouse was where like the Disney stars, basically in their own universe, they're stars, and they just show up at this club and drink and eat and watch their old tunes. Like, it's kind of crazy.
Did Weekenders have a thing?
Oh, the Weekenders had a theme, baby.
I thought they did.
Is this
Oh my
on Disney
gosh.
Plus?
Yeah, everybody's talking to the world. You're so crazy. You work so hard. There's no time to be lazy. Like, I got you,
That was
dog.
your shit.
That one. Okay,
Yeah.
that one I don't know.
Yeah. And then what is it? Cause Toon Disney had the bops. It had the Weekenders.
Yeah,
It had
Pepper
Floyd
Ann.
it had Floyd in Space. Pepper Ann. Yeah, they had Pepper
One in
Ann.
a million.
See, TJ's film was rich. I didn't have all that.
Yeah, that's it. But they also had what was it? Fillmore.
Fillmore was part of
Fillmore.
that. Which you can't
and
find
the chicken was
anywhere.
dry. I remember that.
Yeah.
I
Fillmore was
love
my
that show.
shit, man.
Bro, literally turned around. Bro, but Fillmore was like NCIS for
Hate that
me,
you
dog.
can't find that shit, man. I would watch Fillmore
They
right
only
now.
had 2 seasons.
Yeah.
You and me will always be tied. Family every single day and night. Even when you're trying to act like a fool. You know I love you every single thing you do. Yeah, that's someone said, how about Proud Family? I know it.
Dysfunctional. Can you feel it? Like I feel it. Oh. I miss it.
Man.
Yeah.
I cannot. Dude, what was that one cartoon? I can't think of it now. God damn it. I done fucking lost it.
Serenity one Saturday morning. That was the shit.
Everything on a Saturday morning was heat, was fire.
I was a
Well, you had
I like
you had
CBS.
Spider-Man, then X-Men, and then you had that whole line.
No, you had channels. Like
Yeah.
Fox had something special.
Oh, yeah.
WB Kids had something special. CBS.
Action came on Fox to switch over to.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I
Tales
think
from the Crypt Keeper.
That was my shit. I love me some Tales from the Crypt Keeper.
I think Fox Box is better than 4Kids. I'm just saying that right now. I think Fox Box is good. I think Fox Box is better.
Nah, I mean Fox Box was kind of because Fox Box,
said 2000
wait, no,
shit.
Fox
I
Box
can't fuck
was that
with
WB? No,
No,
Fox Box was Fox.
no, because WB had the best lineup.
WB Kids.
WB Kids,
Yeah,
because that had
WB
Sonic
to
X,
me was-
that had Yu-Gi-Oh, that had Chaotix, that had
God damn, Chaotic was
Yeah,
lit,
man.
dude.
that had Batman Beyond, which. Batman Beyond.
All the Batman.
If you've not seen Batman
Superman,
Beyond, go back
Gargoyle.
and watch Batman Beyond. It is
be
the
honest with you,
darkest one.
Static Shock.
And then go watch the movie for Batman.
Static fucking
Beep
Shock.
beep, superhero. Beep beep. Come on. Oh whoa. But yeah, one of these days we'll have to.
Wait,
We
is
gotta
Static
do
Shock
that.
on platform?
I don't know what.
It was
platform.
WB.
Who I would assume
It was WB Kids. So
I'd assume the old-
it would be Max if
I'd
they
assume
had.
Max,
Yeah, if it was
yeah.
around. Which I don't know if they. I don't know if it is. You definitely can't find Wayne Head anywhere.
No.
YouTube, yeah.
No, I've, but I would love to do a little bit of a Toon Showdown.
Batman Beyond.
I'll do a Toon Showdown. I'm down for it.
Yeah.
Bro, I'll be out there training and be like, baby, what you training for?
And look, y'all can be as proud as you want to. Y'all got your early 2000s and be proud of that. But
And now.
I could throw some obscure ones that you wouldn't.
Some random 80s ones out here.
No,
Garbage Pail Kids.
But I do also
That's garbage.
the Garbage Pail Kids.
Cowboys and Movement.
That was the one. JJ, get out of my head.
Wait, what was it?
The Real Cowboys.
Real Cowboys of Moon Mesa. That's one. Dog City. That's another one.
The fuck are they
Mice
talking?
from Mars.
Biker Mice from Mars. And Street Sharks.
Street Sharks, yeah.
Bro, Street Sharks. If you go back and look at both the Biker Mice from Mars and Street Sharks, you're like,
And Cowboys from Moon Mesa.
Like,
It fits right into that exact
how
same.
did kids into this?
Tommy,
Because they were buff ass like.
Tommy, did you watch But Ugly Martians?
No.
We are the Martians.
I remember it. I didn't watch it,
We
though.
Martians.
Let me look at
Does Aqua Teen Hunger Force count as one?
No.
No.
That does not.
Miss J. Judah, Mike Judah, the old school. If you want a drink, I'll give it to you. Dude.
God damn, we go forever.
I literally, no, I'm about to end it. My bad. I literally introduced my girl to Aqua Teen Hunger Force, and she looked at me.
Really?
She saw that first episode, and she was like, "What the fuck did you watch as a kid?"
Yo, like if you want to go back to early Adult Swim, or like not even early Adult Swim, just Adult Swim.
Smiling Friends.
Shit, Frisky
Shit,
Dingo.
I still get dirty.
I love
when
Frisky
tell
Dingo.
people I like Smiling Friends a lot.
I'm okay with part. Like there were funny jokes on Smiling Friends. It does creep me out.
It gets a little,
It creeps me out. What's the one with the ugly monsters? That one creeps me out as a kid. I can't watch that.
Real life. Yeah, I'm
Our Real Monsters.
I cannot watch that.
It was dark. That's a dark ass part too, man. Yeah.
Wait, watch what?
Our Real Monsters.
Our Real Monsters.
Our Real Monsters.
Bro, that creeped me out as a kid.
It creeped a lot of people out. Well, it was a very like moody, creepy, like atmospheric
Were
show.
you into? And it's not a cartoon, but were you in like Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah, did you like creepy shows?
Really?
Well, yeah.
I didn't even like Inside Out Boy. Like that shit was creepy to me. Yeah.
Okay.
I was scared as a kid of all that shit. That's why I don't like horror now.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
No, I don't mind horror, but all monsters used to get me as a kid.
I don't know what that one freaked a lot of people out.
Scary to me.
And like, but nah, I would say,
Bump in the Night was one of my favorites.
I would say
JJ remembers.
What I will ask, and I'll let us go after this is okay, if there was a network you could pick that you dominate.
Yes, I do remember Bucky O'Hare.
What's the network that you know, like you calling it out now that you knocked me out at? I'll let you go. I'll let it slide. I mean, you're gonna lose, but I'm gonna let you pick. Call it out. Fucking Barry Bonds.
Here's the
point.
Here's the thing.
What's the question again?
Here's the thing.
Like, what the network?
I would lose to you on Nick.
Oh, easy.
I will lose to you on Nick. 100%.
Sleep.
Is that the only one?
I'd argue it'd be a difficult one for Disney, but I know I got you on Cartoon Network.
Okay. I know you don't.
I know.
First of all, if you're gonna talk about the three majors, I got you beat. But I'm gonna let you slide on. I think Cartoon Network would be a contest.
Now, if you want to go back to PBS, we can say,
bro, PBS, bro.
Wishbone, go.
Not a cartoon.
You know what's the story? Wishbone.
Out of here. Hey man, listen. We'll bring up fucking what's the Bible Master? What's his name?
Bro,
Bible Man. No, Bible Man.
No, fuck you. Now, when I whip out that fucking pocket cyber chase, we move in.
Cyber chase.
Yes. Running into cyber chase, meeting face to face, we stick together. When I pull that back pocket cyber chase,
it's
Dragon Tail. Dragon Tail. It's all about Dragon Tail.
Yeah. Come along, Dragon. Yeah.
What's the one with the lions in the library?
Between the Lines.
Between the Lions.
They had the night that, like, they always had the skit with the night in there. Bro,
hold on much
We ain't doing Arthur or the Magic School Bus.
Nah,
Neither
bro, I
one.
hear that.
Neither one.
Street belts, everyone. Dun, 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 and
You love a 90s soundtrack.
no way.
Like Robin compliant because they were going on the shit like, not again. According to my research,
Stories from the Book of Virtue. I remember that shit.
What? Stories the Book of Virtue? What the fuck is that?
godly.
Oh, no. PBS was terrible.
Nah, PBS was heat.
No, it got better. It got better. It did not start off
I had
that
the
way.
show.
I was raised on PBS, baby.
Okay.
I was raised on PBS until we got into a new tax bracket.
I love Clifford the Big Red Dog.
Bro, which I don't like the story of Clifford at all, because I'm like, man, fuck having, I have a dog. I'm like, no, fuck that. That's not,
The amount
I would have been
of
like,
money.
that's just not cute.
This is just too much.
Yeah.
Nah,
The first shit, I'm done, bro. Like the first shit.
Oh, I didn't even know one talks about it. Game bags.
I mean, if you want to get something close to that, get you a Great Dane.
bro, that's what I'm saying. He's really just a great Dane.
Right.
Surprise.
Big Great Dane.
Yeah.
big ass Great Dane though.
Nah,
Maggie and John Beast.
Fucking kaiju.
Yeah, no shit.
Maggie and the Ferocious. Hey, I got you. I said, but I was actually just talking to someone about that. But no, I weirdly, if there is like a
Bear in the big blue house.
that's not a cartoon, but PB&J Otter is.
Oh god damn
I
it!
ain't flexing.
It's some crazy flexes.
Yeah, it's like
It's not anime. But this one is.
casual flexing. It's like
That's not it.
wait, where are my glasses? According to my calculations.
Just tell you the
All right, well, does Blue's Clues count as animation?
No.
They got Steve in there. He's real. He's
Nah,
real.
I do count.
Nick
real
Jr. shouldn't count at all.
Nick Jr. should count because Dorothy's Bars Heat. And Diego.
my turn.
Right.
Go, Diego, go.
Oh,
Go, Diego.
fuck that. Eureka's Castle.
Eureka's
These two know.
Castle. Yeah. I know that.
Yeah,
I'm old.
we all know Eureka's Castle.
that is.
Yeah.
Hey,
that was
if
made
your
during
knees
the
hurt, shut up. Like, leave me alone.
Like, that
Nigga,
was-
yours will next week.
Yeah.
You are 28. Oh no.
Oh shit! Well, speaking of 28, I just turned 28 6 minutes ago. Hell yeah!
Happy birthday.
Hey.
Secretly what we were waiting on here. All right.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
Shit. Okay. Last thing I'm gonna say is roly poly, oly, really small and short and round. I forgot that.
He's a fat round or some shit.
Hey, so if you guys wanna catch the cartoon off of fucking 2024, where I wash Elijah with my eyes closed, and now all of the Scooby-Doo intros before he can even blink. You holler at me, what's new Scooby-Doo? Anytime you'd like to.
Little Apocalypse, shout out to USA Cartoon Express. Not a lot of people remember that.
What the fuck is David the Gnome? What is?
Oh shit, David.
Remember that shit?
What is David the Gnome?
Before your time.
Wheelie and the Chopper Gang, Turbo Teen. Thank you, y'all, for the happy birthday.
But y'all, welcome. I mean, thank you for coming through to another Blaxcellence. As you can tell, we were kicking it, having a good time, so we really appreciate y'all, and we are out.